Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
find
Do
it.
I have to grab it?
No.
Okay.
Keep coming.
Okay. You're ready.
All right. All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the City of Lake Worth Beach Code Enforcement Special Magistrate hearing for Thursday, January 29th. According to Verizon, it's 9:03, so we can get started. My name's Doug McGibbon. Is everyone signed in? Good, because that way they will pull your file and you'll get out of here a little faster. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is swear everyone in. We'll probably do this multiple times as strays come through the world, but everyone who's here, raise your right hand. Say, I do, and we're done. Does everyone swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, everyone knows their right from their left. We have a good start. When you hear your name being called, please come up to the podium. Code enforcement officer will come over here, read your case into the record. They may show you some documents. They'll put some evidence in. You can question them if you wish. You can put your own documents or witnesses on. And at the end of it all, I get to make a decision. That being said, I think I've covered most of the bases. And then most of our hearings today are going to be violation hearings or fine assessment hearings. It's very important that if you are a violator and you fix something, proudly call the code enforcement officer so they can come by and look at it. What you want is an affidavit of conformity or compliance in your file, which tells you what date it was fixed on, because I've literally watched people fixing things on my way back from meetings, but they don't get credit unless they call. So I think I've hit all the highlights. Please take it away, City. Commissioner Beach.
We are going to go to page 3 of the agenda, item number 13, case number 20-123. This is a status hearing for 524 South Dixie Highway. Case name is CJS Checkers Lake Worth LLC.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm sorry.
Officer Dorcius, and then I believe Assistant Director Rodriguez will be giving testimony.
Morning. It is morning. Good morning. I'm Ken. Sorry,
Hold on, please.
Okay.
Go to court of law. Like, hey, she's ready.
She's ready.
Greetings, Code Officer Fedlane Dorcius, the City of Lake Worth East Code Division. This is a status hearing for case number 20-123 for CJS Checkers Lake Worth Lake Worth LLC. The current owner as of March 2024 is Skinner Family Trust. This case was initiated on June 24, 2021 with Special Magistrate Davis. Per the order, the owner was ordered a 5-year restoration program for the tree abuse payment of $1,700 for a code fine and $10,300 to the tree restoration program. An annual notice will be given and the respondent will provide an annual update to the city. The following violation has been complied at this time. 14-35, use and occupancy inspection. That inspection was approved on February 23rd, 2022. 23.2-21, building permit application number 19-3433 was closed out on September 22nd, 2021. Permit application 19-512 was closed on September 16th, 2022. 23.5-1, signs violation complied on May 6th, 2021. Prohibited sign was removed. 2.756.2, general requirements. Owner was cited to repair cracks in driveway and restore broken curbs. Violation was complied on May 6, 2021. Existing violation are 23.2-21.08.17.10 tree abuse trimming and 23.2-21.08.17.13 penalties tree damage. A testimony guide will be provided by Assistant Director of Planning and Zoning, Scott Rodriguez.
Good morning. For the record, Scott Rodriguez with Planning and Zoning. The consultant arborist and I did go to the site to assess the trees per the restoration plan, and they are on track and everything was looking really good.
Okay. So what do they have to do other than say, hi, I'm here and we're doing what we're supposed to be doing?
That's all they have to do, and they just need to continue with the restoration agreement and show up next year.
Now you get to go.
Sorry. Good morning, Kendall Bennett on behalf of Checkers Drive-In Restaurants. We remain in compliance. We're just here at our annual status conference.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Okay, so everything's good, right? We just see you next year? See you next year?
See you next year. Thank you very much.
Okay, next is gonna be item 10, case number 23-2296 at 91 property. This is a status hearing, 917 South Dixie Highway. Property owner is Osmo and Elia Zikanen. And also item number 11, case number 23-2298, property address of 929 South Dixie Highway. Property owner is Osmo and Elia Zikanen. Assistant Director Rodriguez, and these are status hearings for trees.
All right, so this is our tree page.
Correct.
Okay, we're on the tree page, people. All right, and probably gonna be similar,
Yes, sir.
I'm guessing. All right. Let's let them get their things in.
I can go?
Please.
Thank you. Again, for the record, Scott Rodriguez with Planning and Zoning. The consultant arborist on the same day went to assess the trees at this location. I'm sorry, 917 and 929 South Dixie. And they are also on track with their restoration plan guidelines, and everything's looking good.
All right, and the testimony you just gave on case number 23-2296, is that the same as 23-2298? We're doing both of them.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So we're good until next year. Tell us who you are and see you next year.
Ayla Sikanen, the owner or one of the owners. My husband here is the other half owner. And I just wanted to ask quickly, I didn't realize this is an annual thing.
Yeah, it's just
So once a year, just will
just
be
a check
asked to
up.
show up and make
Yeah.
sure. 'Cause
I just want to make sure the trees.
So just sending, in other words, emailing forward the actual job that was done is not enough. It's an annually, we have to show up.
Yeah.
Good to know for next time, so I don't wonder why I'm here. Okay, and that's it. Thank you.
Item number 9, case number 23-1985. This is a status hearing at 616 Wright Drive. Property owner is David Kislak Company, LLC. Assistant Director Rodriguez.
Good morning. For the record, Scott Rodriguez of Planning and Zoning. The consultant arborist and I went out to this property as well, the 616 Wright Drive, to assess the trees, and everything is again on track per the restoration plan.
All right.
Hi, good morning. We're
Good
just
day.
here to see you, I guess.
Just tell us who you are before you leave.
Stephanie is the owner. May, I'm the property manager.
Okay. Good to go. Bye.
Thank you.
And one more.
Yes, sir. Item 12, case number 23-2299. This again is a status hearing at 1014 South Dixie Highway. Property owner is Salem Haitian Evangelical Lutheran Church. Assistant Director Rodriguez.
Good morning, Scott Rodriguez of Planning and Zoning. The consultant arborist and I went to 1014 South Dixie Highway to assess the trees per the restoration plan, and this one is also on track.
Tell us who you are.
My name is Eli Lawson, pastor of Salem Lutheran Church in Lake Worth.
Good. And they say you're doing fine, so we'll see you next year.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, sir. But I have a question. Could you please remove the lien on that property?
That is a different hearing at a different time. It's a code reduction case.
Okay.
Okay. We have
Thank
to
you.
get through this portion before we get to that portion.
Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless.
All right, real cases now.
Real cases now. The
Yeah,
previous
now that I'm
ones are-
having a cough and a
We're
fit.
moving to violation case. Okay, we're gonna go to page 14, item number 64, case number 25-2143 at property address of 317 North Dixie Highway. Property owner is 317 Dixie LLC, Officer Dorcius.
Morning.
Greetings, Code Officer Fedleen Dorsey is the City of Lake Worth Beach Code Division. Owner's name, case number, and address may be read to the record. Property location is 317 North Dixie Highway. The case initiated as an internal license complaint on October 10th, 2025. Existing violations, 14-32 business license for owner 317 Dixie LLC. Tenant Midnight District LLC, utilities became active on August 12th, 2025. And tenant Maya Aztec Income Tax Services. 14-35 use and occupancy inspection for owner 317 Dixie LLC, tenant Midnight Districts LLC, tenant Maya Aztec Income Tax Services. Per the email received by Planning and Zoning on February 17, 2026, the tenant Midnight District LLC is currently working on their conditional use permit application. Tenant Maya Aztec Income failed use and occupancy inspection number 66085 on January 22nd, 2026. The list of the violations can be seen in the case file. Owner 317 Dixie LLC failed inspection number 64480 on January 22nd, 2026. The list of the violations can be seen in the case file. All other violations may be complied or resolved at this time. Formal notice of violation was issued via certified mail on January 27, 2026. Certified mail was not received but scheduled for redelivery. The property in City Hall was posted on January 28, 2026. This case was administratively postponed from January 29, 2026 until February 26, 2026 to allow time for voluntary compliance. The property last reinspection date was on February 23, 2026 and found to be in non-compliance. Photographs of the property has been taken showing the violations. The city had personal contact with the owner. The city recommendation time for voluntary compliance will be April 28, 2026, or pay the fine $100 per day, plus administration costs of $425.29 made payable by April 28, 2026.
Okay. Tell us who you are.
I am the designated agent, Christian Sanal for 317 North Dixie. I'm the owner for Midnight District, not Aztec.
Okay. We see you have a designation of agent in the file, so everything's good with that. They're saying you need to fix this by April 28th. Is that possible?
Can we get a 90-day just to prolong it? Because I know we do have some plumbing and electrical permits that we have to file, but I have paperwork here showing that we did pay the company to do that. So we just want to make sure that we have enough time to get all of that complied with. And there's other violations that we know we have, but I believe we were already in compliance with. So I'm not too sure which one we're not in compliance with, if you don't mind clarifying.
Not a problem. So you still have to get a permit for the stage that's inside of 317 North Dixie Highway?
Yeah, so we're working on that. That's what I said as far as the permitting. I have paperwork here showing that we did pay the company and we the contract that we signed and everything showing that we are in the process of it. So they take about 30 days to whatever amount of time that they take. So we are in compliance with that.
Although I did a re-inspection on January 26, 2026, just to inspect the life, health, safety violations, you'll still need to do a use and occupancy inspection once you apply for your business license and approved by Planning and Zoning. So the next step would be scheduling the inspection.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so we are still in the conditional use review. I think it should be done any minute now. So once we do that, we'll get that done for sure.
All right. So do you object to his request for an additional 30 days, basically, because you're getting 60 right now?
Yeah, an additional 30, just to give us time. We don't want to come back here and, pay any fines or anything of that nature.
Give us a second. The city attorney has something she wants to say.
Your Honor, the city is opposed to that request for additional time. Case has been open since October.
It's just October.
Well, we're new to this, so just letting you know. So we're in compliance,
Contract and stuff.
I can approach if you want, so you can see just to prove, so.
You can show her if you want, but yeah, he's got his contracts in his hands.
All permits and stuff and state
He's not ignoring it.
Yeah.
He's doing okay. I mean, out of my job.
There's a conditional as far, just so that they can see. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
Your Honor, on the conditional use permit, they're currently in what is called sufficiency, and this has not even been reviewed yet or routed. So they still need to get time, and then we're already into April scheduling for board items. So you may not even get there to April. I just want to let you know that he's in process. He's working with staff, but this is still going to take a little bit longer.
That's why he's probably going to get another 30 days on this.
That's what I'm asking for. Yep, correct.
No, I mean, if you're showing up and you're spending $5,000 on this, and
pretty much
$2,200 on that, and other things. Give me a date at the end, please.
May 26th.
2 days after my birthday.
Yes.
I should be in Spain, maybe. Are these yours or these are copies?
You guys can have those.
All right, you can add this to the file. $526, $100 fine if he doesn't make it, plus admin cost is granted.
So,
Okay,
let's go.
we're good.
Thank you. Have a good evening, guys.
You too. That brief flash of independence there. All right, next one, please.
Okay. Where am I?
You were at page 14, but I don't know where we are now.
There.
Number 6 in my world.
It's on the wrong page. Page 4. Item 14, case number 25-876. This is the status fine assessment for 1011 6th Avenue South. Property owner is Vincent Inc., Officer Dorcius.
Greetings, Code Officer Fedleen Dorcius, the City of Lake Worth Beach Code Division. This is a status hearing and fine assessment for case number 25-876 for Fenton Incorporated, property located at 1011 6th Avenue South. This case was initiated on November 20, 2025. This case was heard on November 20, 2025 by Special Magistrate Davis. The owner was ordered to comply to holes in the breaker box by November 25th, 2025. That violation was complied on December 12th, 2025. On November 20, 2025, the owner was found in violation of the following violations: 14-32 business license, 14-35 use and occupancy inspection. Tenant Industry Distribution Incorporated passed use and occupancy inspection number 65944 on December 12, 2025. Owner Fenton Incorporated failed use and occupancy inspection number 65945 on December 12, 2025 with the use and occupancy inspector for the following: the use and occupancy inspector's notes. 1, address need to be placed on the structure facing 6th Avenue South. This violation was complied by the end of that inspection. 2, Unit BC needs a business license for A, B, and C will be combined under one license once the conditions are met from planning and zoning. An administration letter and license will need to be applied for. 3, more than 19 cars, and 1 jet ski was present. Those vehicles were removed by the end of that inspection. 4, the owner needed to pressure clean the blue area of the roof. This case was administratively postponed from August 28, 2025 until November 20th, 2025. Per the email received by planning and zoning on February 10th, 2026, the administration use permit, which was approved, and the letters were sent to the owner on November 10th, 2025. A copy of that letter has been placed in the case file. The owner still has some conditions of approval they must complete prior to the business license issuance. Planning and zoning have not heard anything pertaining the conditions number 2 that is mentioned on the letter that was given to the owner on November 10th, 2025. The city recommends daily fines of $150 per day plus administration cost of $425.29 to be paid on April 8, 2026.
All right, you are, sir?
Morning, sir. My name is Jorma Olsen. I'm the owner of Finson and Industry Distribution. And like Fedleen said, the building has been fixed. We had the use and occupancy inspection in December, and everything was passed. All the items that she listed on there was passed. We also received an AUP permit for the distribution from Scott with 3 conditions. All 3 conditions have been met, with the exception of the building permit for bushes that he wanted on the west side of the building. That building permit was applied for, but they had lost the payment on it. So he said he was going to fix that. So everything is done, and I ask you to close the case and we can finish the bushes and we'll be all set.
Threw you under the bus, huh?
Totally. That's okay. So just to clarify, there was an application submitted in January and it just wasn't routed to my folder. And that was just an inadvertent mistake.
Not a problem.
It's going to be in my folder today. It should be addressed by the end of the week. At least the permit should be probably issued by the end of the week. And that'll be the third condition, that it's the timing condition that is required for this to move forward to a business license.
So it's a bush permit, basically.
Landscape permit, yes.
Yeah, bush permit, yeah. Putting some things on the west side of the building. I pay attention for the 45 seconds I get to hear this thing. All right, and I see we have an affidavit of compliance on the file as well.
Yeah, that's just only for the the holes in the breaker box, but the owner still hasn't passed the use and occupancy
Right,
inspection.
But he's done other things, so he's moving it along.
We did,
So just my other question is, should everything be done by 4/28? Is that our date?
I said 408.
Oh, 4/08.
Your Honor, we did pass the use and occupancy inspection already in December.
No, your tenant, Industry Distribution Incorporated passed their use and occupancy inspection, but the owner, your business license, Finish Incorporated, that one failed.
Yeah, it failed because we did not have, we did not have the business license, which has already been approved by Scott with the 3 conditions. And those 3 conditions have already been met. So I really don't know what much more I can do.
According to the email I received, that condition number 2 still has not yet been met.
I'm just watching a tennis match here.
That condition, once that permit's issued, should be addressed, and then we'll move that over to business license team so that we can approve the business license.
Okay,
The last
so
one.
everything should be done by April 8th, I hope, because I don't want to give an unrealistic time frame. All right.
Can I request a little bit extra time, Your Honor, simply because ICE has devastated we service mostly the Spanish community, and it's devastated our business. And we have a $25,000 property tax bill coming due. So once the landscaping permit is approved, we just wanted to have a little bit time to pay for that repair. So
I'm probably going to go back to the 28th to give you another few weeks to do this. So 4/28, hopefully we'll get everything done.
would you be able to give me an extra 60 days
I think
till
upon what I've heard from staff that this is all going to fly through, and if I'm back here in front of you, you will not get in trouble, or the next person, magistrate, should be able to handle that. So yeah, we're just going to leave it at 4/28. You should be able to get it done just based upon everything I've heard from the staff. So if you don't get it done by 4/28, $150 fine plus admins, but hopefully everything will be taken care of. He has it in his folder. It should be cranked out in a week for his landscaping permit.
That's awfully tight, sir. That's only 2 months away. Please, I'm just, we're not really doing anything. We're just operating the business like we've always had. Just to be on the safe side. That's all I'm asking. Just asking an extra 60 days. If we can, we'll do it by April, but I'm just asking for an extra 60 days.
Yolanda Bryant, City of Lake Worth Beach. So all we're waiting on is an approved permit from Scott. That's all we're waiting on. So
And then the use and occupancy inspection for the owner, which can be passed once they have,
it's just that.
it's just that, right?
That's enough. That's more than enough time. Because he's working on the permit. Give him a call. Give me a call and I'll explain it to you, but that's more than enough time.
You don't have to have the landscaping installed. That
Done.
follows the
It's
timeline of
already
the
approved.
permit. You just have
Yeah.
to have the permit.
Well,
Yeah.
once your
Oh,
permit
I
is
see.
issued, you have 180 days to do the work and get an inspection. So you don't have to put this stuff in. You just have to get the permit to put the stuff in. And then you can do it sometime in the permit period. Is it 180 days? So you have 6 months to install the material, AKA the bushes, and then call for an inspection, and that should be more than enough time.
Yeah, that's fine. You just told me that by April 28th, it'll be $150 a day.
If you don't comply by the 28th.
But the permit is already in. We've already done
Yeah,
it.
no, that's what they're saying is you will get your permit well before April 28th. And then you have 6 months to put the bushes in and call for the final inspection.
Once the permit is approved and issued, you're in compliance with code. So the
Right.
fine
No
Won't
fines.
even accrue.
So I don't have to come here then on April 28th.
No, you just have to make sure that you follow up and make sure your permit's issued before then.
Okay.
And then you should be fine.
Then who do I notify to make sure that I have the permit so I don't get into?
Talk probably to Scott.
Yeah,
Scott.
I'll work with code and business license and we'll coordinate with you. I got
Okay.
you.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, next, please.
Okay, we're gonna go to page 16, item 72, case number 26-70, property address of 408 North H Street. Property owner is Larry Grant Housley, Officer Dorcius.
Greetings, Code Officer Fedleen Dorcius of the City of Lake Worth Beach Code Division. Owner's name, case number, and address been read into the record. Property location 408 North H Street. This case was initiated as an internal complaint on January 13, 2026. Repeat violation 14-35 use in for the following repeat violations. 14-35 use in occupancy inspection. That violation was complied on January 27, 2026. 2-75 6.2 general requirements. Please state unit numbers on each unit door. That violation was complied on February 18, 2026. Formal notice of violation was issued via certified mail on January 13, 2026. Certified mail was not received but returned on February 9, 2026. The property in City Hall was posted on January 14, 2026. The property last reinspection date was on February 18, 2026. Photographs of the property has been taken showing the violations. The city had no personal contact with the property owner, but did have contact with the property owner's agent. The city recommends repeat violation 14-35 use in occupancy inspection and 2-75 6.2 general requirements. Fine at $500 per day starting on January 13, 2026 until February 18, 2026. The property was out of compliance for a total of 36 days for the amount of $18,000. Plus administration costs of $425.29 to be paid by April 7th, 2026.
Okay, so tell us who you are and why you get them so mad.
My name is Dalisa. I'm with Real Property Management. I actually started working with the company December 8th, so I wasn't familiar with the entire situation.
All right, so we had 36 days with 500 a day.
I think that's $500 per day.
Okay, so it's a repeat violation case. So they're taking this really seriously, and where I am in the process, if you did not comply by until February 18th, you have a fine that's going to be tacked onto the property. What you can do is try to come back for a fine reduction hearing after everything's been done and see if they'll reduce it at all.
Okay, and so how does the fine reduction hearing get scheduled?
You'll wait till my order gets signed and sent to you, then you'll contact them and they'll set you up.
Okay, like by email or by mail?
They will mail a copy of the letter of the order to the property's owner's address, but you have my email, so you can email me and I can get you in touch with code admin and you could apply for a lien reduction from there.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right, 18,000, no continuing is granted. And we'll see you probably in a couple months.
Okay.
And
Thank
admin
you.
And plus admin.
Thank you.
Everything's plus
to
admin
be paid by April 7th.
by April 7th.
And so the reduction hearing would probably be before
So the
that.
The admin cost is due regardless, so you still have to
Okay.
pay the administration fee. So what you're doing the lien reduction for is the actual 18,000. But the admin cost is, you have to pay it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. So how would I get the admin costs? Sorry.
Check, money order, something like that. No
But
cash.
but how do I receive the admin costs? Like, is it mailed?
Yeah, the admin costs are in the order that's gonna be mailed to you.
Okay.
So it's gonna be 18,000, there's gonna be a 429 something or other in there for the admin. You'll pay the admin because they won't let you schedule a code reduction or a fine reduction hearing without that.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Thank you.
And the good news is you weren't there for most of it, so it's not your fault.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank goodness.
All right.
It's still the Fedleen ship?
Yeah.
All right, let's keep it going.
All right, now we're going to go to page 11, item number 52, case number 25-1930, property address of 1733 12th Avenue North. Property owner is Jalissa Alvarado. Oh, no, I take that back. Sorry. Have a seat. I'm sorry.
All the disappointment in her face.
Sorry. Item 50, case number 25-20, same page, 2055, property address of 110 South East Coast Street, Coast Street Holdings LLC, Officer Dale.
Hello.
Officer Letisa Dell with the City of Lake Worth Beach. The owner's name, address, and case number has been read into the record. This case was initiated on October 1st, 2025 as a field observation. Existing violations are 14-32, no active business license for the owner, Coast Street Holdings LLC, and the tenant, Armada Yacht Management LLC. 14-35, no use and occupancy inspection for the owner, Coast Street Holdings LLC, and the tenant, Armada Yacht Management LLC. On November 14th, 2025, inspection number 65383 for the tenant Armada Yacht Management was disapproved for the following. There was issues with outdoor storage in the rear, and an email was sent to planning and zoning on November 17th in regards to that. And the owner was advised that the property needed to update their administrative use. So at the current moment, the owner is working with personnel in planning and zoning, Rosie Escobar, who is out of the office and won't be in the office until next week. So he is in the process of getting that conditional use permit.
All right, so it allows additional outdoor storage.
Correct.
To save you from
Correct.
being in trouble. Got it.
He also needed to contact planning and zoning for an approved permit for the commercial business signs on the property. And the same with the owner. Their inspection was on November 14th, 2025, inspection number 63174 for the same violations. However, there was a garbage, trash, and debris violation included because there was some outdoor stuff that needed to be removed, but due to the business that's operating there, that's the reason why they're applying for the conditional use permit.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, violation 2-75.6.2, cracked cement in the front of the property and the canopy tent on the rear of the property. All other violations have been complied. The property was re-inspected on November 12th, 2025. A formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail on January 23rd, 2026, and the certified mail was alerted for no access to the delivery location. However, the property was posted at the property in City Hall on January 23rd, 2026. This case has been administratively postponed from November 17, 2025 to January 29, 2026, and again from January 29, 2026 to February 26, 2026. The last reinspection on this property was conducted on February 25th, 2026, and still found to be in noncompliance. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violations. The city has had personal contact with the property owner. The city's recommendation time is March 31st, 2026, with a $100 per day fine and an administrative cost of $425.29 to be paid by March 31st, 2026.
Okay. And tell us who you are, sir.
Jason Baker. I'm the owner of the property with Coast Street Holdings.
Okay.
I just want to what's the March 31st?
That is the date that the city is allowing you to get the property into full
Okay.
compliance. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that should be fine. I mean, other than like, I don't know how long it's going to take to get the stuff reviewed for the storage parking arrangement,
So
so
the conditional use permit is what he's talking about.
That is
yeah.
correct.
That's for clarification. It's a staff level use approval,
All
not
right,
an
so-
AUP.
So it's a staff level approval, so it should be fairly fast.
Well,
I mean,
it'll be
faster than the other way.
faster, yeah. Thank you.
All right. So everything hopefully should be accomplished by 3:31 on your side.
I need to talk to staff. I've still not seen a submittal for an AUP. So
Yeah.
that was a February 17th email we did send to code team. And I know that I've had some staff, limited staff lately, but soon as we get that sorted out, completeness is done, be about 30 days after that to get it reviewed and approved.
Yeah, so I did submit the stuff yesterday on the online stuff for the for the UDA and the permit and the survey affidavit, and I drew on a site plan where the stuff, parking area and stuff would be. So
I do want to put on the record that I did get an email that is inside the folder from Yen in Planning and Zoning that did say that he did speak with him and that it was submitted. But Rosie, I guess Rosie is the one that's working with him and she's out of the office.
Well, there's a process. We have to process the application, it'll get routed, and then we'll get it to our team, but we'll ensure that this gets the review begins as soon as possible. We do elevate the code cases to the top on most zoning applications.
All right, so you're gonna remember to mark down 9:38 on the tape, so you can throw it back at them if they don't.
So March
31st should be doable. I just want to
should
make
be
sure.
doable, yes.
Okay.
the only other question I had a couple questions on a couple things. There was the sign, the business sign that has been removed.
Okay, I'll go ahead and take a photo of it and.
Yeah,
All right, so you're asking for a reinspection on the business sign portion of the case, and it has been removed according to his testimony. So, okay.
yeah, and then I guess the we're ongoing a lot of stuff at the building, like, we're completely repainting. I had to like fix some windows and stuff like that, and then after I'm done with that, I'm going to move to the concrete crack repair and stuff like that. I did have a question on the business licenses. Like, I had the business licenses.
Just want to show you, so. Look at the very bottom. The
Okay.
business license is valid
Okay.
only with an approved inspection.
Right,
Okay.
gotcha. So
You just need to get an inspection is what she's saying.
yeah, and I guess one thing I need to do is, because I both own the business that's in there and the business that owns the property. The last time I got the business inspection for Armada Yacht Management, I didn't really know that I should have just, because I got them both approved the same time when I bought the building. So like, they were there. I guess I didn't know to say we have to make sure they're signed off for both Coast Street and
Correct.
Armada,
You are too now, so
Correct.
with all the
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, so
Okay. All right, 331 100 plus
That's
admin fees of 425.29.
so is that the fine after the 31st? If it's
Yeah, the
not
fine doesn't start until the 31st. So
Okay.
if you're done before then, you're fine. You just have to pay the admin fee.
Okay,
Okay. Thank you very much, sir.
thank you.
Page 17, item 73, case number 26-161, property address of 11 South C Street. Property owner is Yasmin Real Estate LLC, Officer Dorcius.
She's back.
Greetings, Code Officer Fedleen Dorcius of the City of Lakeport Beach Code Division. Owner's name, address, and case number already been read to the record. Property location, 11 South C Street. This case initiated an internal complaint on January 20th, 2026. Repeat violation 23.2-61 landscape regulations. Owner was cited to please eliminate bare spots on both front and rear landscape. Formal notice of violations issued via certified mail on January 21st, 2026. Certified mail was received on January 26th, 2026. The property in City Hall was posted on January 28th, 2026. The property last reinspection date was February 23rd, 2026, found to be in non-compliance. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violations. The city had personal contact with the property's owner's property manager, Ron, via phone. The city recommends repeat violation 23.2-61 landscape regulations fined at $500 per day starting on January 21st, 2026, which is the date the notice of violation letter was mailed out until voluntary compliance. Plus administration costs of $425.29 to be paid by April 7th, 2026.
All right, tell us who you are.
I'm Ron Richard, property manager for Yasmin Real Estate.
Okay. So wouldn't it have been cheaper just to buy sod?
It's done.
It's done.
The rear?
Yeah. What happened was on beginning of February, I had a question about the rear, about putting mulch down because of the trash can and whatever else. And she told me, they're wonderful people, by the way. She was very helpful.
Good
So
way
she
to suck up. I like that.
No, they know. They try to help me out. So they said, contact planning and zoning and talk to them about what is required. So I emailed planning and zoning, landscaping, beginning of February. 20 days later, I got a response saying, no, you can't use the mulch. So it took them 20 days to give me my answer, but it is all done. The backyard is all done. The front yard is all done. You saw the bushes and everything in the front.
the front yard.
They put sod in the back and everything is done. We just weren't sure what we could do. Because we are supposed to hide the trash cans because of the way the property is located.
Okay.
It's a big mess, but everything is done.
All right. So it sounds like you were a fine reduction hearing later on in my life or somebody else's life. So I know it's horrible, but we are.
It's just expensive for a fine.
Related, entity here. You got to go through the fine assessment, the violation hearing, the fine assessment, and then go through a reduction process. Otherwise, So
the other thing is,
I kind of like your argument. They didn't show up with an answer for 20 days.
Well, the other thing is, she did mention that it was a consistent problem. The last violation was in 2023, and then 2026.
That's 5 years.
It's dead grass.
Correction.
It's 5 years.
2024.
2024. I'm sorry.
And it's 5 years. So dead grass is still dead grass. You could have fixed it sometime in that.
No, it was fixed. It's dead grass again.
Well, we are in a drought. All right. So what's the fine amount here?
Well, the last reinspection was on February 23rd. So the rear landscape on February 23rd was not compliant when I did that reinspection. I could do a reinspection today, but at this time, it's $500 a day starting on January 21st until voluntary compliance.
So assuming he complied today, what would the fine be? We got to do math. Yeah, didn't we have a 121 earlier at like 18,000?
But they were compliant on February 18th.
Different compliance dates. Gotcha.
Your Honor, just so you know, on the repeats, the city's asking for $500 a day. And if you think you can't shrink the days, but you could lower that fine amount.
Oh, so I can reduce it before he asks for a more reduced it. All right. We're not going to do 500 then.
We own about a dozen properties in Lake Worth. I know half of these code enforcement people and
been in their weddings. Yeah.
No. But when they tell me to do something, I usually try to do it right away.
All right. So how many days?
All right. So that if it complies today, that will be out of compliance for 36 days for a total of 18,000.
But if I do it $100 a day, it's only $3,600.
Still a lot.
Yeah, but doesn't it sound better than 18?
It does. Thank you. It does.
All right, $100 a day from 121 through today. It'll continue until the inspection is done by the code officer sometime today.
Yes.
So hopefully you'll be stopped today.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there a date for the admin fee?
The admin date is April 7th, 2026.
4/7 admin. Okay. Granted. You just saved a hearing.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Staying on that same page, item 75, case number 25-2278. Property address of 1131 South End Street. Property owner is Damon P. Allman, Officer Pierre.
Thank you. I haven't said a word.
Code Officer Blake Pierre with the City of Lake Worth Beach. Owner name and information has been read on record. Property location is 1131 South End Street. This was a field observation. Case was initiated on 10/27/25. Active violations are 1432, 1435, obtaining a City of Lake Worth Beach business license and passing use and occupancy inspection. 23/2/21, obtain a building permit for all mechanical, electrical, plumbing, and building installations. All other violations have been complied. Formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail on 1/27/26. Certified mail was delivered on 2/4/26, and property in City Hall was posted on 1/29/26. Reinspection was conducted on 2/18/26. Photographs were taken of the property. Personal contact has been made with the owner. The city is recommending that the owner be given until March 27/26, or fines of $75 per day, plus the administrative costs, $425.29, to be paid by March 27/26.
All right, so he's got some building permits and he's got some use and occupancy permits he needs to get. Is that what we're looking for?
Well, yeah, so as soon as he gets his permits approved, that will pretty much take care of his use and occupancy. That's what we're waiting on.
Okay. Tell us who you are, sir.
Damon Ullman,
And what would you like to tell us?
just waiting on the permit to be issued.
Okay. Well, they say they're going to give you till March 27th for the permit to be issued, or you'll face a $75 a day fine. Hopefully everything will be done because we're in February and that should be a doable date. So hopefully
I hope so too.
9:48 on the time if you want to mark that down. So yeah. All right. 327 plus the 70 or all right. Compliance by 327 or face. No, wrong one, right?
It is, yep, you're right.
That's correct.
March 27th, yep.
Incorrect, my bad.
It's like here he reads 327 or face a $75 a day fine.
Correct.
So if you're done before 327, you don't get the fine. You just have to pay the administrative fee. You'll get an order in the mail.
Feels good. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Pay attention.
Evidently, I'm not. Page 23, item 100. Case number 26-157, property address of 1002 North Dixie Highway. Property owner is Bachman Marine Group, Inc., Officer Williamson.
Oh, we got a couple. Hello, hello.
Good morning, Code Officer Larissa Williamson, City of Lake Worth Beach Code Compliance. Case number, owner's name, and address have already been read into the record. This case was initiated on January 20th, 2025 as a field observation. This was initiated as a repeat violation case for the following violations. 2-75.6.2 General Requirements. Please repair or replace missing glass panel from front window on unit 1009. Please repair, replace, or cap off exterior light in the front of unit 1009. Please process permit application number 23-3991 for a commercial dumpster enclosure. Please process permit application number 22-0855 for commercial electric. Please clean dirt buildup from underneath the AC unit on 1005 and everywhere else observed. Please clean dirt buildup on fascia boards. Please pressure wash all walkways. Please remove dirt buildup from awnings. Please repair damaged stucco on 1002 North Dixie Highway near the entrance. This violation was complied on February 20th of 2026. 12-18 garbage, trash, and debris. This violation was complied on February the 6th of 2026. 12-7 dumpster requirements. This violation was resolved on February 11th, 2026. Formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail on January 22nd, 2026. Certified mail was delivered to the owner on January 24th, 2026, and was posted at the property and City Hall on January 23rd, 2026. Last reinspection was on February 25th, 2026, and found to be in compliance. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violations. The city has had personal contact with the accounts manager, Sonia. The city recommends repeat violation 2-75.6.2 general requirements, 12-18 keeping areas free of garbage, trash, and debris, and 12-7 dumpster enclosure. The city is requesting fines of $500 per day, starting on January 22nd, 2026, the day that the letter was mailed, until February 20th, 2026, the day the property came into compliance. This property was out of compliance for 27 days, totaling $13,500, plus the administration costs of $425.29 to be paid by April 1st, 2026. Prior case history. Case number 23-1251 was initiated on June 12th, 2023. That case went to hearing on September 28th, 2023. They were ordered to comply by October 31st of 2023, and those violations were complied on December the 1st of 2023. The fines for that case were $100 per day.
All right. You obviously are from Tuppence.
Yeah.
See it on the shirt, see it on the building. Okay. Tell us who you are and.
I'm Bill Bachman, one of the owners.
Okay. And it looks like you had a pile of things you had to take care of that
Yeah.
you took care of.
A lot of stuff, yeah. And I think I don't know if there's more or not, but I know that we're
No, I think
still doing stuff.
Okay. I think they think you're done because I have
Okay.
27 days at $500 a day. And I also see that you completed a fairly good list of things here. So we have this one, we have another one. Coming up next, right? Or does that comply?
That one's complied.
So we're just dealing with this case? All right, I see things happening over there. They're like holding up a finger and it's not the bad finger, so I'll wait a minute. Although that is a First Amendment guaranteed right in a governmental setting.
A correction on record, the property was out of compliance for 29 days for a total of $14,500.
All right. And Madam City Attorney, once again, I have discretion for the $500 a day.
Correct.
I mean, if I think of your town, I think of driving into the Tuppence building. I love their mural. I mean, they've been here as long as I've been in the county and I've been here over 30 years. They seem like they have done a lot of things for themselves and the community. I'm not going to make it any worse than the last dude up here, so I'll do it $100 a day for $2,900, which will make life a little bit easier for everyone. Okay. Everybody,
Date for the admin fees?
well, it's going to be a date for everything.
April 1st.
Thank you.
Which is just a wild date to give them, but okay. No joke, pay the bill. All right. 2,900 due by 4/1 plus the admin fee of 425.29. Yes, sir.
And then we can talk about, I guess, the fees or the days that we pay at some other time. Is that,
The only thing you have to do is wait for an order and then just pay it before the 1st of April and you're good.
right? But the daily fees? Is
There are
that,
no more daily fees.
okay,
You are in compliance. They said you complied 29 days late, which means you complied.
is there a way to talk about that? Because it was about the dumpster, correct?
Yeah, if you want an additional reduction on
Yeah.
the dumpster, you're gonna come back for another hearing.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
And that'll be in the paperwork.
Yeah.
Great.
Well, you're gonna call, you're gonna get your thing and go, okay, I have some more excuses. I like good excuses.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at that. Okay. Right now, we're just dealing with the fine assessment portion of the
Okay.
program.
Understand?
If you want to come back for another one, that's fine.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Next, please. We're getting there.
Page 9, item 42, case number 25-2115, property address of 822 Washington Avenue. Property owner is Church of God, officer correct.
Thank you, sir.
Officer Orlando Corrett, City of Lake Worth Beach Code Division. Owner's name, address, and case number has been read into the record. Case was initiated on October 8th, 2025 as a field observation. The existing violations are 23.2-21, apply for, obtain, and pick up a permit for newly paved parking lot. As of February 25th, 2026, no permit application has been submitted. Formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail on January 22nd, 2026. Certified mail was delivered on January 26th, 2026. Posted at Property and City Hall on January 23rd, 2026. Case has been administratively postponed from January 29th, 2026 to February 26th, 2026 hearing date. Last reinspection was on February 25th, 2026. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violations. The city has had personal contact with the property owner. The city's recommendation time for compliance is March 30th, 2026, or fines of $100 per day, plus the administrative cost of $425.29 to be paid by March 30th, 2026.
All right, tell us who you are, sir.
Morning. My name is Jerry Pugh, pastor of the church.
Gotcha. All right, so they're saying you need a permit for your parking fix and you didn't apply for one.
Yes, I make no excuses today. However, our contractor said that he was getting it, but he didn't. So
That's so typical in South Florida. You almost have to make sure they do it.
Right.
Because they don't like the expense and they don't like the inspections.
Right.
But you've reminded me, I need to make an appointment with my optometrist because the last one of these I had in Royal Palm Beach was my eye doctor who had the same exact thing. Beautiful parking lot, lovely striping, was told the same thing, but he applied for a permit. So you got to get someone to apply for a permit for you.
Okay.
And you need to have this done by 3:30 or you're going to face $100 a day fine.
Can I get 30 more days, being that I have to come out of my profession to kind of inquire of that? I don't know nothing about it. So if you can, I may not need it, but just in case, if you do, good. If not, I'm not going to make excuses. I'm sorry for wasting your time, sir.
You're not wasting my time. But I keep telling these people, I get paid by the hour.
That's fine.
So I don't mind taking any time that you need to deal with these issues. So what's the town say? I mean, he's got the thing done. It's a question of permitting. He seems to have been slightly abused by his contractors. What do you think? Additional time.
I think if you, having worked with the contractor, going back to the contractor and making sure that they get the permit shouldn't take 30 days, but I
But when
understand
you're
that it
talking
might.
about South Florida, the contractor who did want to get a permit, and you're almost going to have to twist his arm to do it, or you're going to have to find another contractor who will stand in his stead, which is nearly impossible to do. So we're talking about 3:30. How about what's late 4?
You want to do the 428?
4:28. It's a lovely day. Talk to him. Like I said, you're gonna have issues. The guy didn't want to get it permitted in the first place. See if you can get it done. We run into these problems with GCs all the time. The GC will run away and you'll have to find another general contractor to apply for the permit, and they don't like applying for other people's work.
Yes, sir.
So I've given you a little bit more time to work through that process.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
And we will see what happens.
Thank you. Enjoy your day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
We're going to go to page 18, item 78, case number 25-2307. At property address is 1530 North M Street. Property owner is Charles and Joanna Linowitz. Officer Tyler.
Nice to finally meet you.
Good move. I like that. Shake the hand.
Officer Tyler, City of Lake Worth Beach. Owner's case number, name, address have been read on the record. Property location 1530 North M Street. Case was initiated on October 29th, 2025 as an internal complaint. Existing violation 23.4-19 outdoor storage. Please remove all outdoor storage. 23.2-21 building permit. Please apply for, obtain, and pick up approved permit for pavers in the front and rear, and fence. Permit application 26-0542 was submitted on February 20th, 2026, and is currently in plan review. All other violations have been complied at this time. Formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail November 24th, 2025. Certified mail was delivered December 1st, 2025. The property and City Hall was posted November 25th, 2025. This case has been administratively postponed from January 29th, 2026 to February 26th, 2026. Property was last re-inspected on February 25th, 2026, and found to be in non-compliance. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violations. The city has had personal contact with the property owner. The city is recommending that the owner be given until April 13th, 2026, or pay the fines of $75 per day. The city is also asking that the administrative cost of $425.29 to be paid by April 13th, 2026.
All right. Tell us who you are, sir.
Pardon?
Your name.
Oh, Charles Leonowitz,
All right.
owner.
You're from Michigan?
Correct.
No. I guess ice fishing.
Sunny
right now.
Michigan.
Sunny, cold Michigan. We're sunny here too, but not quite as chilly. All right, so we have basically two issues outside storage. He needs to take care of that before 4/13 or face the fine. And he's got a permit in for the
Yes, the permit in.
for the fence and the pavers.
No, for the fence only, the pavers have not been applied for at this time. The tenant was to remove them or move forward with the permit process with a general contractor.
Okay, so we're sort of half done on the permitting. Do you know what your tenant's going to do? Is he going to remove the pavers?
Yeah, so I wrote him a letter. I have it with me if you want to see it, on a registered letter on December 17th. After I had talked to him for a few weeks after receiving the notice, because he wasn't understanding or not moving forward. And essentially the letter says, I didn't authorize you to install these pavers, so either remove them or get a permit, both, either or at your expense. He's kind of let me know he's been shopping for GCs. You mentioned it's hard to get a GC it's what he does for a living, but he's not licensed. So he usually works under a GC. So he's been trying to get a GC to do a permit for the work he's done on my property instead of removing them. I keep hearing that it's going to happen.
At least he's in the industry. He should know some of these guys.
Supposedly he's working with King of Concrete LLC.
Don't know, don't care. As
Yeah.
long as he's got some licensed general.
No, but I
contractor.
mean, he's working with that general contractor to
file the permit.
Pay him to file a permit. I've actually I just found out the GC's name because I was like I said, I was holding the tenant accountable and responsible for getting this done. Then I just said, who is this guy? Why is this taking so long? So he did give me the name of the company. I contacted them. I have received some text exchange with the owner and just said, I'm going to magistrate hearing today. This is taking too long. As Brittany stated, the fence repair, which was replacing pickets, predated. This is like 7 years ago. Predated the tenancy. So I took that upon myself to permit. And as Brittany said, it was submitted on the 20th of last month. And what I see on the city website is that the estimate to complete a fence permit for work that was done, repairs, not a new fence, repairs that were done 7 years ago, the estimate to complete is like April 3rd. So I'm concerned that this tenant and GC are dragging their heels getting the permit even submitted. And I appreciate Brittany's request for 45-day, I think, extension to April 13th. But like I said, the fence permit is already in play and not estimated to complete April 3rd. So I'm just concerned that even April 13th is not long enough for the paver permit, if that makes sense. So I would request an additional 30 days.
The problem is it's already been bumped once from I think January to February. So you already got one 30-day extension basically out of that.
Mhm.
I mean, you're in the normal landlord tenant conundrum.
Run around.
Well,
We call it the runaround in Detroit.
well, I'm an
Yeah.
attorney. I would threaten to evict them if they don't do this.
Yeah, I did tell, I talked to
So-
Brittany, sorry to interrupt,
No, it-
aside that, that's kind of where I am now, is that I may have to ask him to leave and I'll just remove the.
yeah, I mean, because they're waiting, you're
Yeah.
waiting, the tenant's not doing what he's supposed to be doing,
Right,
and you're the one who's going to get the fines.
exactly.
So you may want to provide some motivation.
Yeah.
So I would go there and say, look, I just went to my code hearing and you either need to get this permitted right now,
Mhm.
or I'm gonna have to find counsel and we're gonna have to remove you so I can do it myself.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, no, I mean, he's in a month-to-month tenancy now, so I don't even know if I need to go
I
to.
think it's 7 days notice. Now we're not chapter 83, chapter 84 specialists, but I'm pretty sure on a month to month, it's like a week's notice.
I think it's half the tenancy,
Oh, so it'd be 15 days.
15 or 30, but it's not 7.
Okay. See, she knows more than me. I try not to do many evictions anymore. They're a pain.
Well, and that notice is just termination of tenancy. It's not an eviction.
If he doesn't leave, though, it will be.
Well, yeah, but to comply with the eviction process, I need the 15-day lead time notification. Is that what we're saying?
You'll need to read up on that. I can
Yeah,
notify
okay.
you.
Yeah, so
And I'm sorry, Brittany mentioned the storage in the carport. That's been discussed several times. Brittany was good enough to come out to do a re-inspection. I wasn't there, but I had representation from my brother-in-law. Clearly told the tenant to what he needed to do, and it's, again, dragging his feet.
tenants are fun.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll make it the 28th, give them a couple extra weeks.
Thank you very much.
428, $75 a day fine. If it doesn't get done, then admin fees are granted. You need to talk to your tenant.
Yeah, no, that's
So-
why I'm here.
Yeah, I mean, if he's got all these.
I'm not here just for the nice weather.
Not a bad place to be in February.
Right.
All right, sir. Take care. Good luck.
Thank you. Thanks.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I'll be big shot. It's again. Oh, in fact, I'll talk. How you doing? We talk outside. I'm sure.
All right.
Page 15, item number 65, case number 25-2312, property address of 508 North H Street. Property owner is Venus and Mars Investment Group LLC, Officer Dorcius.
Greetings, Code Officer Fedleen Dorcius of the City of Lake Worth Beach Code Division. Owner's name, address, and case number have already been read to the record. Property location 508 North H Street. This was a complaint that was initiated on October 31st, 2025. Quick question. May I please have your name?
Yardlene Tabora.
Yardlene?
Yes.
I'm sorry, we're on page 15, item number 65, very top. Venus and Mars.
All right. I just want to put on record that the city does not have a designation agent form for Miss Yardlene.
Okay.
I'm gonna email you and I'm gonna need you to have the owner fill it out and email me back.
No problem.
Okay, thank you. All right, so the case was initiated on October 31st, 2025. Existing violations 23.2-21. Building permit for wooden privacy fence that was installed between June 2022 and March 2024. Fence permit application number 26-207 was submitted on January 20th, 2026. Permit application was disapproved by Planning and Zoning on February 2nd, 2026. The permit application was resubmitted and disapproved again by Planning and Zoning on February 20th, 2026. Disapproving notes can be seen in the case file. 14-32 business license for owner Venus and Mars Investment Group. 14-35 for owner Venus and Mars Investment Group. Last approved inspection was on May 17, 2022. The owner has scheduled a use and occupancy inspection for February 27th, 2026. All other violations have been complied or resolved at this time. Formal notice of violation was issued via certified mail on January 27, 2026. Certified mail was received on February 2nd, 2026. The property in City Hall was posted on January 28, 2026. This case has been administratively postponed from January 29, 2026 to February 26, 2026 to allow time for voluntary compliance. The property last reinspection date was on February 20, 2026, again on February 25th, 2026 per the property manager's request and found to be in non-compliance. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violations. The city had personal contact with the property owner. Recommendation time for voluntary compliance would be April 28th of 2026, plus administration costs of $425.29 made payable by April 28, 2026, or pay a fine of $75 per day.
All right, tell us who you are.
Hi,
and what-
my name is Yerline Tabora, and I'm the owner of Venus and Mars Investment Group.
Okay. And you have a fence that's not permitted? Is that what we're talking about?
She has a fence that needs to be permitted, and she also needs to schedule a use and occupancy inspection.
All right. All right, so what's going on with the fence?
So I got a permit company to run the permit. There was a missing document. She filed it 3 days ago again. So I was just waiting for it to be approved by zoning.
All right, so the last one was disapproved on 2/20. We have a new one in?
Yes.
And what was the change from the last one that was disapproved to now?
I think it was a document that was missing, and the notary left her stamp off, so I had to get it re-notarized.
That's different. Okay. All right, so what are you looking for in terms of time here?
This is
28. You're looking for April 28th, is that
Yes.
it? Or face a $75 a day fine?
Question is, will it be will the permit be submitted by then or
No,
granted?
well, approved is the word.
Will it
you're
be
looking for,
approved by
reviewed
then?
And approved, and it should be. It's a fence permit.
Yeah, Your Honor, I can talk to her offline and we can
Yeah.
coordinate and I'll make sure.
Yeah, that should be enough time as long as you have.
Because the delay really was initially was a survey, getting a survey. So I had to wait like 3 weeks, and then the permit company, and then the notary not being stamped. That was-
No, the hardest part's the survey.
Right. That was really
Because no one
initial.
can get a surveyor to move these days. I mean, so that's the hard part. The rest of it's sort of easy. You should be able to do this by April 28th, but Scott will talk to you in the hall. Okay?
Thank you.
428, 75 plus admin expense.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Page 2 of the agenda, item number 8, case number 25-1797. This is a public request for an extension of time for compliance at 218 North B Street. Property owner is Los Mangos LLC, Officer Dorcius.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Greetings. Code Officer Fedleen Dorcius of the City of Lake Worth Beach Code Division. Owner's name, case number, and address being read to the record. This is an extension of time for owner Los Mangos LLC at the property located at 218 North Beach Street. Case number 25-1797 was initiated on September 2nd, 2025. Notice of violation was issued on September 3rd, 2025. The violation hearing was on October 30th, 2025. The original compliance date was set for February 24th, 2026. Existing violations, 14-32, business license, 14-35, use and occupancy inspection, 23.6-1, landscape regulations. Owner failed inspection number 60855 on October 27, 2025. The existing violations are police pull permit for a gravel driveway that was currently being installed during the use and occupancy inspection. Please repair damaged fascia boards and paint. Please repair all damaged wooden siding. Please paint and please contact Building Vision just in case permits may be required. Please repair damaged wooden soffit and paint. Please remove outdoor storage. And the owner needs to install approved living ground cover, as well as please repair the damaged wooden trim and paint. A re-inspection was conducted from the public right-of-way on February 18, 2026, and again on February 25th, 2026. And the following violations were observed. The violation for vehicles parked on unapproved parking material, which was complied on November 20, 2025, is back in violation. The unpermitted accessory structure, carport tent, which was removed on October 27, 2025, has been placed back. So that property is back in, that violation has been back active. The owner still has not installed living ground cover, and all other violations would have to be observed during the next use and occupancy inspection that the owner schedules. The owner informed me this morning that permit application number 26-603 for gravel driveway was applied for on February 26, 2026. That permit application is currently in plan review. Due to the age of the case, the city is not in agreement with the extension of time request.
Okay, and when was it supposed to be done by?
It was supposed to be done by February 24th, 2026.
All right. Go ahead.
Good morning. Yes, Your Honor. Within the past few months, I've been through a very difficult situation. I suffer of a rare disease called sarcoidosis, which I acquired throughout the years as a general contractor working with mold remediation. And this disease was being treated through with a medication that was provided by Medicare. And on the beginning of this year, they suspended that. As a result of that, my living condition have been through hell. I cannot function. I'm on a substitute medication which is not working. You know, I have proof right here of medical records and so on and so forth. Okay, and I'm asking for a 2-month extension. I have applied for the permit, as you mentioned, for the driveway, and I have already paid for sod, which right now cannot be installed because of the weather condition. The cold weather is killing all the sod. This is the receipt what I have paid for, and all the other things that are happening, I have people working right now on the wood. The extensive amount of repair has been done. Mr. Sears, if you want to show this.
Sir, if you submit those medical records, they'll be part of the file. Do you really want to do that? Yeah.
I just want to just present that. That's
why. No, that's okay. I will accept your testimony. Okay, so we applied for a permit today. We gotten sod paid for a couple of days ago.
Yes.
See, my biggest problem with this is you took out a canopy or something to comply, and then you put it back.
Well, my tenants, I've been debating with the tenants because of that, because they have children. It's not the same tent that was there before.
I understand that, but the tents cannot be installed without a permit. That's why you were cited for it before. So when you removed it, it resolved the violation. By then putting it back after the failed UNO inspection, that's putting the property back into violation because it was reinstalled again without a permit.
But it's not a tent there right now. What they did is that they just put a mesh hanging out of the carport, because there is a carport on the property, and they put ropes in that. That is not a tent. It's a mesh. You can observe that.
A rear detached garage. It's not a carport. It's a rear detached garage. It's not really.
Right. It's a detached garage. You are correct. Yes. But right now there is no tent in there, and one thing there was a request before was because there were tables in there,
And those tables were thrown away, and they basically bought these because the children need to draw and all that stuff, and they put these foldable tables that they bought at the Walmart, so which I was asked to not have furniture on the outside, and now it's not furniture. Basically, these are tables, foldable tables that they can put on and take out.
They're not gonna put them on and take them out. They're just gonna leave them there. There's a canopy in this picture from a couple of days ago.
There's a canopy there.
Yeah, February 25th.
Yesterday.
Yesterday. There's a canopy up. This is like not a problem right now because it's not hurricane season, but when we get to hurricane season, we have to have wind load calculations and we have to have anchors because this stuff flies. And some of the things, I'm sympathetic to your health issues, but they install a gravel driveway during the middle of the use and occupancy inspection. You've got horrible timing.
Well, no.
And
Actually, it was a repair because there is an asphalt driveway. With the time driving, the edge of the driveway was eroding, it was, and what I did was that in order to make a place so they do not park on the lawn, I basically put some gravel and I put a curb with timber. Okay, so would have the full width of the driveway, which is supposed to be 12 feet. And that's it. I was just trying to.
Well, see, the timber doesn't bother me because that's just landscaping stuff. But the canopy bothers me.
Well,
the failure to get a permit for the additional gravel because that's adding to the driveway. That's not really landscaping timbers or anything like that.
So what I've been done, I don't know if you're aware, but that part of town, there is a huge slope going from one street to the other street. Okay, right behind my property there is an alley. Okay, and when it rains, all that soil gets carried to the back of the property. Okay, so what I had to do was just come and have people there removing some of that soil, trying to level it so I wouldn't have that condition. So a lot of work has been done in the meantime, but the problem is that I'm not functioning. For me to get out of bed in the morning is a big sacrifice.
And we're here just doing a fine, or it's no, this extension of time.
I'm only asking for 2 months, and I promise you that it's going to be done within that time frame.
I'll give you a month.
That's it.
That's it. You're already behind.
But the permit just went through to now.
5 weeks ago or months ago. That's your timing. That's not theirs. I'm giving you a month. If you make it even worse, I'll take it away. Okay.
Let's bargain a month and a half.
Finish bargaining. I'm the one who gets to do the deal. The deal is you get an additional 30 days or you get nothing. What do you want?
What can I do?
Thank you. 324. What is it? 424 now? I just want to make sure it's a good day.
Yes, 3/24 is a Tuesday, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes.
324. Okay. You have
March 24th. Thanks, sir.
Trying to clear the room.
Brian, we're going back to page 19, item number 80, case number 25-2400, property address of 1115 North K Street. Property owner is 1115 North K LLC, Officer Tyler.
Hey, Brittany.
Officer Tyler, City of Lake Worth Beach. Owner's case number, name, and address have been read on the record. This was opened as an internal license complaint on November 14th, 2025. Existing violation, 1432 business license. Please apply for and obtain City of Lake Worth Beach business license for the owner, Charles Porch and Kathy Rowland. 1435, use and occupancy certificate. Please schedule and pass a use and occupancy inspection by calling 586-1782 for owner Charles Porch and Kathy Rowland. Use and occupancy inspection 66240 was conducted on February 12th, 2026 and was disapproved. Please add living ground cover to bare dirt areas. Contact PZ Landscaping for questions, permit or remove sheds. Contact the building division. Permit application 26-0500 was submitted on February 17th, 2026 and is currently in plan review with estimated completion date of March 31st, 2026. Owner does have working fire extinguisher and smoke detectors. All other violations have been resolved at this time. Formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail on November 20th, 2025. Certified mail was delivered January 12th, 2026. Posted at property in City Hall, November 21st, 2025. This case has been administratively postponed from January 29th to February 26th, 2026. Property was last re-inspected on February 12th, 2026 and found to be in non-compliance. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violations. The city has had personal contact with the owner. The city is recommending that the owner be given until April 28th, 2026, or pay the fines of $75 per day. The city is also asking the administrative cost of $425.29 to be paid by April 28th, 2026.
All right, sir, you are?
Charles Porch.
Hello, Mr. Porch.
How are you, sir?
Good.
Your Honor, I just want the officer to clarify, the property owner is 115 North K LLC, but Mr. and Mrs. Porch have a long-term lease, like a 99-year lease, so they're.
It's a family trust.
99-year lease, that's usually British Crown.
Yes.
My uncle had a 99-year lease, or part of it, to an island off of Tortola.
Oh, nice.
Named Salt Island. I don't know why. There's nothing on the island. There was a shipwreck off of it that people died. That was it. All right, so you need to do a couple of things to get a use and occupancy permit issued. The sheds are yours. They've been
permits in process.
Permits in process.
217.
Okay, good. So it was weeks before this. Excellent. Ground cover. Just received last week the sod quote, $2,300. And as soon as the irrigation is finished, the sod will be put down. Yeah, as long as it gets done so she can come inspect it by, when does she want it by? 4/28.
More than adequate.
Yeah, and I would almost wait till the later part of this because we're still in the dry season.
Yes.
Just to cut down on your watering, but
right.
That's your big date, 4/28. As long as you have a standing date with her to come by before then to make sure it's all taken care of, it should all be good.
It will be at that.
Yeah, because I can tell you, you drive around and look at lawns in South Florida these days, the predominant color is brown.
That's why people have been putting in that fake stuff.
Yeah, the problem with the fake stuff though is it's bad for the environment because it's a microplastic breeding ground.
Yeah.
So, you know,
it makes a terrible putting green.
There's not a lot of alternatives here. We may have to go Arizona someday.
It makes a terrible putting green too. So.
Yeah. Well, I have my putting green. Well, I have a putting strip in between the two cars in my garage. Nice flat surface.
Yeah.
Good on the stem meter. Nice fast putts. All right, 428.75 plus the admin fee. Just make sure you call to get inspection before the 28th so she can comply you.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks, Britton.
Thank you. See if I can have another coughing fit. Oh yeah, stuck out. No problem at all. Come here. So much. All right, next please.
Page 11, item 52, case number 25-1930. Property address of 1733 12th Avenue North. Property owner is Jalissa Alvarado, Officer Domingo.
Well, someone needs.
Carlos Domingo with the City of Lakewood Beach. Code compliance, case number, owner's name, and owner's address has already been read onto the record. This case was initiated on September 15th, 2025 as a failed inspection, with existing violation being 23.2-21, which is to obtain a permit and to obtain an approved permit for a backside structure, pergolas. Violation 14-32, please apply for and obtain a City of Lakewood Beach business license. 14-35, please contact our code division to schedule and pass a use and occupancy inspection for owner Alvarado Jalissa. The last inspection was on January 23rd, 2026, and that inspection failed due to the pergola on the unpermitted pergola on the backside of the property. All other violations have been complied. Formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail on January 27, 2026. Certified mail was delivered, posted at property in City Hall on January 30th, 2026. The case has been administratively postponed from January 29th, 2026 to today's date of February 26, 2026. The last reinspection was on February 24th, 2025 and found to be in non-compliance. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violations. Personal contact with the property owner has been made. The city's recommendation time is of March 31st, 2026, or pay fines of $75 per day after the city's recommendation time for compliance, plus an administrative cost of $425.29 to be paid by March 31st, 2026.
All right, so last reinspection you said was on February 24th, 2025. Is that the wrong year?
Oh, yeah, sorry. 2026, February 24th, 2026.
Paying attention. All right, fix that. All right, so you have a pergola in the back of your house along with some other molds and mildews.
I would like to add that they did apply for a permit. They did submit a permit application on February 17th, 2026.
Okay, so we're trying to get our pergola permitted because
Yeah, so for the record, when we were cited, it said the back structure. So there's a gazebo that was there. We were trying to get it permitted. So we ended up knocking it down. And then when he came back, he was like, oh, I think you need it for the pergola. So that's why, again, here we are now trying to permit the pergola.
Okay.
And then 2 days ago, it said it was still pending review. So I'm still waiting for it to be
yeah, not a problem.
approved.
Tell us who you are first.
Julie Alvarado, the owner.
Thank you. Want to make sure our record's complete here. All right, so hopefully your permit will be done before March 31st.
Hopefully.
Well,
It's
once
been a
you-
week and it's still pending review, so I'm
10:35
hoping.
on our calendar. You just write that down. They're
Mhm.
shaking their heads. I don't think we get that on camera. So hopefully everything will be done. So 331, or you'll face $100 a day fine. They should have it approved by then.
$75.
Or $75 a day fine. Oh, actually, it's just, yeah,
I thought he said $25, no?
75.
Seven.
But that's okay. You'll get it done before that. Either that or before March 31st, just remove it and call for an inspection if it hasn't been done, but they
Okay.
should have more than enough time to approve a pergola permit.
Mm-hmm.
Your Honor, Charlie, Building Department. She's approved through the building division. She's waiting approval through planning and zoning, so she's halfway there.
Okay, you're halfway there. So
Okay.
we're doing good. All right, 331.75 plus admin fee. And when they get the permit issued, you may want to just give them a courtesy call to say, check your computer.
You should receive a email from planning and zoning once it is approved, and just make sure you schedule that use and occupancy inspection right after.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
If you have
So,
any questions, talk to the code officer. He'll get you in the right direction.
okay. I just want to clarify though, do I have to pay the administrative fee or is that until after March 31st?
You have to pay the administrative fee by March 31st.
Can I have a reduction in the administrative fee since I have already paid the contractors, the architects to try to permit the gazebo? I paid for a land survey and then I had to do it all over again just for the pergola. Like that, it was double the expenses.
To deal with the administrative fee. I really can't do anything about that. You tried.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Page 22, item 97, case number 25-2663, property address of 824 South G Street. Property owner is Gary Mirador and Wisley and Sampson. Excuse me, Officer Vasquez.
Code Officer Juan Vasquez, City of Lake Worth Beach, code compliance. Case number, owner's name and address have already been read into the record. This case was initiated on December 16th, 2025 as a sheriff complaint. The existing violations currently are 23.4-7. Please remove, clean all dirt, mildew from the parking area and repaint the parking stripes if necessary. All other violations have been complied or resolved. Formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail on December 17th, 2025. Certified mail was returned on January 13th, 2026. Posted at Property and City Hall on December 18th, 2025. Last reinspection was on February 25th, 2026, and found to be in non-compliance. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violations. Personal contact with the property owner has been made. Recommendation time, April 1st, 2026, for a fine of $50 per day and administrative cost plus administrative cost of $425.29 to be paid by April the 1st, 2026.
All right, your name, sir?
Gary Mildred, owner of 824 South J Street.
Thank you. All right, so you had a long list of violations. You fixed almost all of them except for cleaning the parking area. Right now I'm in the winter pressure washing cycle of doing my driveways. You got to kill the mold before the mold comes back. Here's my question, because all he's got to do is clean his parking area and possibly restripe it. Does he need a permit to do that? Just the restriping.
Your Honor, Charlie, Building Division, if he restripes only, a permit is not required. If he reseals and covers the striping and then restripes, a permit is required.
Okay, so I'm just trying to get clarification for you. So if you go out there with some white paint and just touch up your parking stripes, that would be acceptable and is not a permittable thing.
Yes, once they cover them up, then we have to go out and measure and make sure that they're the right size and he didn't.
ADA compliant, Lake Worth reg compliant, right sizes and blah, blah.
This thing is going to buy a little 4-inch roller.
Yeah, what they're telling you is don't redo your parking lot, just redo your stripes. You can do it by yourself. And just call them when you're done so they can inspect it.
I already cleaned it. That's why I got some picture.
Yeah, no, they'll come out, but did you paint the stripes?
No.
So he'll come out and look and see if it's enough. He'll probably say no. And then all you need to do is paint the stripes and call him when you're coming back. So I don't care if it's Home Depot or Lowe's or Sherwin-Williams or Benjamin Moore or whatever. Just get some white paint, touch it up.
Okay.
I mean, if you get an extension for your roller, you won't even have to bend over. Okay. Now you need to have this done by April 1st, or you'll face a $50 a day fine, and then you have to pay some administrative fees. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Granted. Sure. Next, please.
We're going to go to page 14, item 63, case number 25-2131. Property address of 1207 Lake Avenue. Property owner is Archibald T. Morris Jr., Delisa Morris, and Donna Morris. Officer Dorsey.
Greetings, Code Officer Fedleen Dorsey of the City of Lake Worth Beach Code Division. Owner's name, case number, and address being read to the record. Property location 1207 Lake Ave. This case was initiated as an internal complaint on October 9th, 2025. Existing violations, 14-32, business license for owner Morris Archibald T. Jr. and Delisa and Donna Morris, and tenant Westlake Upholstery Incorporated. Owner Morris business license was deactivated on July 18, 2022. Tenant Westlake Upholstery Incorporated license application was deactivated on July 18, 2022. 14-35, use and occupancy inspection of both owner and tenant. Owner Morris Archibald last approved UNO inspection was on July 11th, 2017. Tenant Westlake Upholstery Incorporated last approved inspection was on October 2nd, 2018. And these inspections need to be renewed every 3 years.
Okay.
All other violations have been complied or resolved at this time. Formal notice of violation was issued via certified mail on January 21st, 2026. Certified mail was received on January 26th, 2026. The property in City Hall was posted on January 28th, 2026. The case was administratively postponed from July 29th, 2026 until February 26th, 2026. The last reinspection was on February 23rd, 2026. The property is found to be in non-compliance. Photographs of the project have been taken showing the violations. The city had personal contact with the owner via phone. The recommendation time for voluntary compliance will be April 7th, 2026, plus administration cost of $425.29, made payable by April 7th, 2026, or pay a fine of $100 per day.
All right, let's see who you are.
I'm Donna Morris.
I'm Delisa Morris.
Okay.
Archibald Morris he's deceased.
Gotcha. Now they're saying you need a use and occupancy inspection every 3 years, and that hasn't happened since 2022.
2017.
Oh, 17.
The license was inactivated in 2022.
Okay, so they finally figured it out in
Yeah.
2022.
Yeah.
You haven't had an inspection since 17.
Yeah, but nobody notified us to that.
Well, kind of your job to keep up on these things.
Oh, okay, what's it? Because we always get a notification from the county. We get inspected every year from the county, so.
The fire department came in last year and did the inspection. And we went over everything with the fire department. Came in and did the inspection last year.
Yeah, but the fire department is not Lake Worth Beach.
No, that was okay.
All right, at this point, I believe we're in compliance.
Well, no.
Not as of yet. You still have not applied for a business license for.
I have
Have it.
have the paperwork right here.
Okay.
Now, is that on behalf of you or you and the tenant?
No.
This is just for the tenant.
I'm the owner.
Yeah, you have to have one for the owner as well, though.
I am the owner and the business owner.
Oh, okay, but you
Both.
still have to have two of these.
Well, they didn't tell me that when I was over there. They just told me I had to have one.
Okay, well, I see. Shopping, shopping.
Yeah, I changed the name also.
So they also need one for their ownership as well? Or no?
Give me 1 second.
I think they called from the city yesterday and they told me I only needed one
Okay.
when I was there.
Try to make sure.
Okay.
Find it out. Is this our copy? I mean, this is
No.
records, so.
It's in the records, I believe. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
if
think
it's
you need that.
Not if they handed us. I don't know.
That's my copy.
Is
That portion of it.
is this your typical receipt-ish format?
Yes.
Yeah, this is probably their copy, and you probably have this in your records already.
Probably.
Probably, most likely.
Your Honor, whether they're in compliance at this moment or not.
No, they're not in compliance, but they're
Right.
just,
You know,
they
will
progressing
definitely
along.
be in compliance by April 29th. I
Oh,
think.
yeah. No, I have this down as 4/7.
4/7, okay.
4/7, so.
I missed that. Thank you.
All right, so the city did find an application in the system for Westlake Upholstery Incorporated. When we checked the Sunbiz, and Miss Donna Morris is listed as the Sunbiz, so she will only need one license application. But once that license application is approved, you have to schedule your use and occupancy
Okay.
inspection.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll do that
Make sure
today.
Everything,
I'll do that today.
got it. Okay. You can have these back because this
Thank you.
should be the city's records. They just help show you did that. All right, so get it done by April 7th and you'll be good. You won't face $100 a day fine, but you do have to pay some administrative costs.
Okay, and how much is that?
$425.29.
Or do I pay it over at the city?
So the city's gonna mail you an order to the address that they have on file, and then you could just contact them either Friday, Monday, and then
Pay
move
it.
forward with that.
All right, thank you.
Okay, I want to ask one more question. Could we get after that, everything is in compliance, could we get a certificate of compliance that everything
It's
has
called
been?
an affidavit of compliance, and they happily put those in the file because it means it shuts down their case.
Okay,
And
thank you
it
so much.
gives them
We
points.
would like to have a copy as well too, okay?
So when you schedule your use and occupancy inspection, you'll get a copy of your inspection sheet. So if
Okay.
no violation are observed, it's gonna be documented on that sheet, and you'll be given a copy.
All righty.
Okay.
Thank
All
you.
right, thank you
Thank
so
you.
very, all right, thank you.
We have any more?
No, sir, I think that's it. Okay, until we're gonna, Take a break?
Yeah, yeah, one and keep 4 or 5 minutes, that's the limitation.
We'll let our attorney leave. Last time I hear.
Okay, we are back live, sir.
We are back live.
Hey.
Okay. You know how they have Punxsutawney Phil, the groundhog, telling you about winter? Well, I was just in the men's room. There was a mosquito flying around. It's a
Uh-oh.
sign of summer. And being a true native Floridian, I killed that sucker.
We appreciate that.
So, yeah.
Okay,
All right.
we're gonna go.
Page one.
No,
No.
remember, officers. I'm going by officers and I'm
Oh,
trying to get some of
bounce,
these out of
bounce,
here that don't
bounce.
have very many. So Juan, you're up first.
Yeah, he's jumping.
And then Larissa.
Okay.
And then, oh, you want to go last?
You got to be here anyway. Okay. What
Okay,
page, what
So
number?
we are gonna go to page 22.
I like that. Right at the end.
Item 96, case number 25-2657, property address of 820 South G Street. Property owner is Rosalind Asmar, Officer Vasquez.
Code Officer Juan Vasquez, City of Lake Worth Beach, code compliance. Case number, owner's name and address have already been read into the record. This case was initiated on December 16th, 2025. And this was initiated as a sheriff complaint. The existing violations are as follows. 14-32, please apply for and obtain City of Lake Worth Beach business license for the owner as Rosaline Asmar. 14-35, please contact our code division to schedule and pass a use and occupancy inspection for the owner as well as Rosaline Asmar. 2-75.6.2, please replace all broken windows in the entire property to include the one in the front. Please remove all dirt and mildew from the entire property. Please remove all chipping and peeling paint on the entire property. 23.2-21, apply for, obtain, and pick up a permit for the rear windows. I also want to read a note into the record. As of February 25th, 2026, no permit application has been submitted. All other violations have been complied. Formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail on December 17th, 2025. Certified mail was returned on January 16th, 2026, posted at Property and City Hall on December 18th, 2025. Last reinspection was on February 19th, 2026, and found to be in non-compliance. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violations. Personal contact with the property owner has not been made. Recommendation time, April 1st, 2026, for a fine of $75 per day, plus administrative costs of $425.29 to be paid by April 1st, 2026.
So the sheriff turned this one in? Did the sheriff turn this one in?
Yeah.
Huh. They must be bored. All right, you have service for 175 plus admins granted.
We're supposed to do this. Forgot. We're gonna go to Larissa.
Page 23, item number 99, case number 25-2615, property address 906 South F Street. Property owner Maria Quinones.
Quinones. Hey.
Thank you.
Nació en Miami.
Officer Williamson.
Code Officer Larissa Williamson, City of Lake Worth Beach, code compliance. Case number, owner's name, and address have already been read into the record. This case was initiated on December 11th, 2025 as a field observation. Existing violation 23.2-21, building permits. Apply for, obtain, and pick up a permit for driveway extension added between June 2022 and April 2024 as shown on Google Maps. For the record, the owner applied for permit application number 26-0064 for residential driveway on January the 8th of 2026. The permit application is in plan review and was disapproved by planning on January 26th of 2026. Disapproval notes have been added to the case file. Also apply for, obtain, and pick up a permit for a wooden privacy fence. For the record, the owner applied for permit application number 26-0092 for a residential fence on January the 9th of 2026. The permit application is in plan review, and notes have been added to the case file. All other violations have been complied. Formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail on December 16th, 2026. Certified mail was returned to sender on December 26th of 2026 and was posted at the property and city hall on December 19th of 2026. Last reinspection was on February 25th of 2026. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violations. The city has not had any personal contact with the property owner. Recommendation time is April 1st of 2026, and the city is requesting a fine of $50 a day plus administration costs of $425.29 to be paid by April 1st of 2026.
Okay, so they don't have a survey.
Right.
That's basically, and what I told the people about surveys, they're hard to get. I
Mhm.
mean, it's just not easy these days. 4150 admins granted.
Okay. My apologies, Special Magistrate.
I'm still on the Quinones thing.
I told.
That's gonna be your failing, huh? It's like I listen to a lot of national public radio stuff and it's out of Miami and it's like, you have now been listening to NPR and my name is Virginia Saragovia. It's like, okay, hold on, we Spanglished me.
Okay, page 2, item number 6, case number 23-0448. This is a public request for lien reduction at 1306 South Sea Terrace. New owner Brightline Rebuild FL4 Land Trust, Rebuild Properties LLC Trust, Officer Pierre.
Okay, there's an existing, good morning, Officer Blake Pierre with the City of Lake Worth Beach. There's an
You got
existing.
lost in the monotone somewhere.
There's an
You got a
existing
deal here. Go ahead, tell us about it.
There's an existing lien on the property in the amount of $42,075. The property owner has requested a reduction of this lien and has met the requirements of the city's code for reduction. The city and the property owner have entered into a stipulated agreement for the reduction of the lien. The property owner must pay $4,207.50 no later than 5/26/26, or the existing lien amount will be reinstated.
Oh, that's where they are. Okay. All right. So let me stop a good deal from going through. Your stipulation is granted. Check.
I'm sorry, can you give me the case number that you just did?
It should
Yeah,
be 23-448.
Yeah, okay.
Because you got to look at the little parentheses there. I'm like, I don't got the name. And then it's like new owner, Brightline. And you can tell this is some large corporation because they don't want their liens spread out around their other properties. So they make up the longest freaking names they can. Brightline Rebuild FL4 Land Trust Rebuild Properties LLC Trustee. It's like a whole page right there. All right, next, please. Oh, same guys. New
Yes.
deal. What page?
Same page, we're gonna go up to item number 5, case number 10-2294. This is a public request for lien reduction at property 1306 South Sea Terrace. Property owner, Bright Light Rebuild FL4 Land Trust, Rebuild Properties LLC Trust, Officer Pierre.
Code Officer Blake Pierre with the City of Lake Worth Beach. There is an existing lien on the property in the amount of $247,050. The property owner has requested a reduction of this lien and has met all the requirements of city's code for reduction. The city and property owner have entered into a stipulated agreement for the reduction of the lien. The owner must pay $24,705 no later than 5/26/26. Or the existing lien amount will be reinstated.
Granted.
I'm sorry, can you give that again?
Yeah, so the owner must pay $24,705 no later than 5/26/26.
Sorry, we have things a little back here.
Easy day, huh? All right. Who's next?
Give us
Oh.
1 second.
You're welcome.
All right, so we're gonna go to page number 18, item number 76, case number 25-2237, property address.
1109 South Elm.
Oh, that 1109 South, and that one you complied late last night, right? Was that the one? Okay, so that's complied now.
All right.
I didn't take your finger out. What have you done?
I'm way before lunch for these people. What are you going to do? You're going to go eat on time? Wow. That's if they ever get their stuff together over here.
Okay. Page 12, item number 53, case number 25-2070, property address 1205 17th Avenue North, Officer Domingo. I'm sorry, and the property owner is Schilling Corp.
He's still got a stack. See the lunch bunch taking off.
Carlos Domingo with the City of Lakewood Beach, code compliance. Case number, owner's name and owner's address has already been read onto the record. This case was initiated as a field observation on October 3rd, 2025, with existing violations being 12-18, garbage, trash, and debris throughout the whole property. 2-75.6.2, please remove dirt, mildew from parking lot areas. 2-75.9, which is the maintenance for the parking lot areas. Wait, sorry. Hold on.
This is giving me a chance to
Sorry.
look through the 400
So I would like
pictures
to
of the
correct
parking
that 2-75.9 is for garbage, trash, and debris, vegetation debris. And 23.4-7, which is the maintenance for all parking lot areas that need to be in good condition and well maintained, free from holes and debris. And I would like to note that I would like to comply violation 12-7 on record.
All right, which is that? Dumpster requirements?
Yes.
Okay, complied.
All other violations have been complied. Formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail on January 27th, 2026. Certified mail was delivered, posted at property in City Hall on January 30th, 2026. This case was administratively postponed from January 29th, 2026 to February 26th, 2026. The last reinspection was on February 24th, 2025 and found to be in non-compliance. February 24th, 2026 and found to be in non-compliance. Photos of the property have been taken showing the violations. Personal contact with the property owner has been made. The city's recommendation time is of March 31st, 2026, or pay fines of $75 per day after the city's recommendation time for compliance, plus an administrative cost of $425.29 to be paid by March 31st, 2026.
At least you're consistent on the 2025 February dates. So no, it's 331.75 plus admin is granted. All right, we have more for him because I see a stack over there.
Page 13, item number 56. This is case number 25-2275. Property address 1028 North Federal Highway. Property owner is Victor and Melinda C. Combe. Officer Domingo.
Carlos Domingo with the City of Lakewood Beach. Code compliance, case number, owner's name, and owner's address has already been read onto the record. This case was initiated on October 27th, 2025 as a citizen's complaint, with existing violations being 23.5-1G, unpermitted signs on a property, 23.5-1E14, which is for excessive window signage, 23.5-1, obtain permits for the window signs and sign structure. I would also like to note that permits for the sign structure and window signs were applied for under permit application 25-3238. The permit application is currently under plan review. It was seen that the permits were disapproved on December 17th, 2025. Disapproval notes have been added to the case file. The permit is currently in plan review. And I would also like to note that the permit application was originally submitted on November 7th, 2025. All other violations have been complied. Formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail on November 5th, 2025. Certified mail was delivered, posted at property and City Hall on November 6th, 2025. The last reinspection was on February 24th, 2026, and found to be in non-compliance. Photos of the property have been taken showing the violations. Personal contact with the property owner has been made. The city's recommendation time for compliance is March 31st, 2026, or pay fines of $100 per day after the city's recommendation time for compliance, plus an administrative cost of $425.29 to be paid by March 31st, 2026.
All right, excessive signage on their only door.
Yes.
No windows in the building. Hopefully they have some way to get out of the back. It's like a bomb shelter. All right, so what were my dates on this one? 3/31/100 plus admin is granted.
Staying on the same page. Going down to item number 58, case number 26-0071, property address 1601 North Dixie Highway, property owner 1601 Dixie LLC, Officer Domingo.
You. Carlos Domingo with the City of Lakewood Beach. Code compliance. Case number, owner's name, and owner's address has already been read onto the record. This case was initiated on January 13th, 2026 as a field observation and a repeat case with the existing violations, with the violations being cited being 14-32, 14-35. I'm gonna read that again. Sorry. So with existing violations being 14-32, please apply for and obtain the City of Lakewood Beach business license for tenants Envios Contania LLC, Unit 202, tenant Tropical Travel Services, Unit 202, tenant Gambit Studios LLC, Unit 210, tenant Bella Bella Images LLC, Unit 102, tenant Mr. Tax Inc., Unit 108. And 14-35, please contact the Code Division to schedule and pass the use and occupancy inspections, which is for tenant Envios Contania LLC, Unit 202, tenant Tropical Travel Services, Unit 202, tenant Gambit Studios LLC, which is Unit 210. Formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail on January 14th, 2026. Certified mail was delivered, posted at property and City Hall on January 16th, 2026. Photos of the property have been taken showing the violations. Personal contact with the property owner has not been made. The last reinspection was on February 25th, 2026 as a system check. The city recommends that repeat violation 14-32 and 14-35 be fined at $500 per day starting on January 14th, 2026, the date that the notice of violation letter was mailed out, until voluntary compliance, plus the administrative cost of $425.29 to be paid by March 31st, 2026. The case history is case number 25-0363 was initiated on February 13th, 2025. Case went to hearing on March 24th, 2025. Ordered to comply by May 22nd, 2025, or fines of $100 per day. Violations were fully complied by May 22nd, 2025. Therefore, no fines accrued, only the administrative cost of $425.29.
All right, so after all that, $500 a day from 114
Yeah. Until compliant.
until compliance and continues, plus continuing, plus admin. Granted.
Staying on the same page, item number 59, case number 26-0083. Property address 1337 North Dixie Highway. Property owner LMW Realty Corp. Officer Domingo.
Carlos Domingo with the City of Lakewood Beach. Co-compliance, case number, owner's name, and owner's address has already been read onto the record. This case was initiated on January 13th, 2026 as a field observation and as a repeat case, with the violations being 12-18, garbage, trash, and debris around the property. 15-43, which is for graffiti on the property. 2005.6.2, remove all dirt and mildew from exterior walls, walkways, and unloading dock area. And please repair fascia board in disrepair in front of unit 1321. And those by all violations 12-18, 15-43, and 2005.6.2 have been complied. I have also noted there that 14-32 and 14-35 were resolved. Verbal notice of violation in here was issued via certified mail on January 14th, 2026. With certified mail was delivered, posted at property and city hall on January 16th, 2026. The case has not been administratively postponed. The last reinspection was on January 27th and found to be in non-compliance. No, wait. The last reinspection was on January 27, 2026, and found to be in compliance. Photos of the property have been taken showing the violations. Personal contact with the property owner has been made. Yes. Yeah, I have stated this is repeat case. Good. Sure. All right, so I guess we'll start over. I would like to start over again.
He wants you to start over.
And
Because, yeah, just go ahead, start again.
okay. Carlos Domingo with the City of Lakewood Beach Code Compliance. Case number, owner's name, and owner's address has already been read onto the record. This case was initiated on January 13th, 2026 as a field observation and as a repeat case. With repeat violation being 12-18, garbage, trash, and debris around the property. 15-43, repeat violation 15-43, graffiti on the property. Repeat violation 2005.6.2, remove all dirt and mildew from exterior walls, walkways, and unloading dock areas. Please repair fascia board and disrepair in front of unit 1321. And violations 14-32 and repeat violations 14-32 and 14-35 have been resolved. And those violations were complied. Violations 12-18, 15-43, and 2-75.6.2 have been complied as of January 27th, 2026. Formal notice of the violation in here was issued via certified mail on January 14th, 2026. Certified mail was delivered, posted at property and city hall on January 16th, 2026. The last reinspection was on January 27th, 2026, and found to be in compliance. Photos of the property have been taken showing the violations. Personal contact with the property owner has been made. The city recommends that repeat violations 12-18, 15-43, 2-75.6.2 is fined at $500 per day starting on January 14th, 2026, the day that the certified mail was sent out, to January 27th, 2026, plus the administrative cost of $425.29 to be paid by March 31st, 2026. The property was out of compliance for 12 days, which sums a total of $6,000. And the case history is of case number 23-0896.
Before you do that part, I'm sorry, because I'm still a little confused. For the 14, 32, and 35, at one time you said they were resolved, but then you said they were complied. So are they resolved or are they complied?
They're resolved.
And after 2 readings of this, I'll still come out with $6,000, no continuing. Is that right? That's right. 12 days, 500 per.
So
No, you're good. Next.
You're next, Ben.
Okay. I'm gonna go to page 15, item number 66, case number 25-2338, property address 1014 Fifth Avenue North, property owner Bridget Earl M. Trust, Officer Dorcius.
Can I get that address again, please?
1014 Fifth Avenue North.
Earl Brigitte M. Truff.
Greetings. Code Officer Fedleen Dorsey of the City of Lake Worth Beach Code Division. Owner's name, case number, and address been read into the record. Property location 1014 Fifth Avenue North. This case was initiated as an internal complaint on November 5th, 2025. Existing violations 14-32, business license for Earl Bridget M. Trust. 14-35, use and occupancy inspection for owner Earl Bridget M. Trust. At this time, no license application has been submitted. 2-75, 6.2, general requirements. Please place address on fencing so it can be seen from the public right of way. Address need to be 6 inches in height, contrast in color. 2, please obtain permits for accessory structure, carport, or remove unpermitted accessory structure. Please contact Building Division for assistance. 23.2-21, building permits for the accessory structure. 23.4-19, outdoor storage. Please contact Planning and Zoning for outdoor storage approval assistance. Formal notice of violation was issued via certified mail on November 12th, 2025. Certified mail was received on December 17th, 2025. The property in City Hall was posted on November 19th, 2025. The last reinspection date was February 23rd, 2026. Photographs of the property has been taken showing the violations. The city had no personal contact with the property owner. A recommendation time for voluntary compliance will be April 29th, 2026, plus administration cost of $425.29 to be paid by April 29th, 2026, or pay a fine of $100 per day.
I'm reading this long thing about paint.
Oh, the letter?
Yeah, the letter.
Yeah. So on February 12th, 2025, the property owner received a zoning interpretation letter for the property location. And as of today, the owner still has not complied with the letter that was sent out to them.
Okay, so they can if they want to because they are allowed to apply for it. They've got a neighbor who's doing stuff too. All kinds of stuff going on
Yeah,
here.
so the property has no business license and they're not approved for outdoor storage. So they need to get with planning and zoning so they can get outdoor storage approval.
And something to do with the neighbors also, or the business behind them, A1 Paint.
Funny thing is, they're their own neighbor.
Huh. It's a small world. All right, 429, 100 plus admin is granted.
Item 67. Case number 25-2362, property address 508 North G Street, property owner Earl Properties 1 LLC, Officer Dorsis.
Yeah. Does Earl Bridget have Earl Properties? Do they have Earl Togethers? We'll see.
Greetings.
Marble works, okay.
Greetings, Code Officer Fedling with the Dorceas with the City of Lake Worth Beach Code Division. Owner's name, case number, and address been ran to the record. The property location, 508 North G Street. This case was initiated as an internal license complaint on November 10th, 2025. Existing violations, 14-32 for a business license for property owner Earl Properties LLC. No, Earl Properties One LLC, and tenant Tile and Marble Works. Tenant in Unit B shows utilities in the name of Remercy Gabrielle, doing business as Iglesia de du Mission.
Iglesia de la Mission?
Sounds better.
It's a church.
Yeah. 14-35, use and
Never
occupancy
mind.
inspection for the property owner Earl Properties One LLC and tenant Tile and Marble Works. Their last approved inspection for tenant Tile and Marble Works was on November 1st, 2021. The tenant has not scheduled another use and occupancy at this time, and a use and occupancy inspection for the tenant in Unit B who currently does not have an active business license. Owner failed use and occupancy inspection number 62853 on January 12th, 2026. List of violations observed during the use and occupancy inspection has been added to the case file. Please let me know if you have any questions.
No, you got plenty of stuff here. You got
It's a
more
lot.
than enough stuff to deal with it. 429, 100 plus admins granted.
Wait.
Good. Oh, no. We have more. No,
Okay.
she does not. She needs more stuff.
Former notice of violation was issued via certified mail on November 25th, 2025. Certified mail was received on December 1st, 2025. The property was posted on December 1st, 2025, sold City Hall. The last reinspection date was on February 20, 2026. Further, as the property had been taken showing the violations, the city did not have personal contact with the property owner. The recommendation time will be April 29, 2026, plus administration costs of $425.29 made payable by April 29, 2026, or pay a fine of $100 per day.
Isn't that what I just said?
Yeah.
Thought so. Someone didn't have enough in yet. It's all good. It's all good.
Okay, item number 68, case number 25-2378, property address 1018 Fifth Avenue North, property owner Bridget M. Earl Trust, Officer Dorceas.
Greetings, Code Officer Fedleen Dorceas, the City of Lake Worth Beach Code Division. Owner's name, case number, and address been read to the record. Property location, 1018 Fifth Avenue North. This case was initiated as an internal complaint on November 12, 2026. Existing violations, 14-32 for the business license for tenant A1 Paint Incorporated of Palm Beach. 14-35, use and occupancy inspection for tenant A1 Paint Incorporated of Palm Beach. Just want to put on the record that the owner, Earl Bridget M. Trust, is also the tenant A1 Paint Incorporated. So they just need
all
one.
incestuously together.
Mhm.
Okay. Isn't that an interesting legal term? Right. Okay.
Tenant
Correct.
A1 Paint Incorporated of Palm Beach failed inspection number 59876 on January 12th, 2026. A list of violations has been added to the case file. Please let me know if you have any questions. The owner also was cited for 23.5-1 signs. Permits required for the sign observed on their door. No permit application has been submitted at this time. All other violations have been complied or resolved. Formal notice of violation was issued via certified mail on November 25th, 2025. Certified mail received on December 1st, 2025. Property in City Hall was posted on December 1st, 2025. The last reinspection date was on February 20th, 2026. Photographs have been taken showing the violations. The city had no personal contact with the owner, and the recommendation time is 4/29/2026 plus 4/25/29 made payable by 4/29/2026 or pay a fine of $100 per day.
All right. Well, I don't see any painting violations here, so at least they're doing that. But we got some drywall and stairway things. 429, 100 plus admin. Same for the last three. Yep. Granted.
Okay, moving on to page 16, item number 69, case number 25-2382, property address 321 North F Street, property owner King David Real Estate Investment Holdings LLC, Officer Dorceas.
You.
Greetings, Code Officer Fedleen Dorceas to the City of Lake Worth Beach Code Division. Owner's name, case number, and address been read to the record. Property location is 321 North F Street. This case was initiated as a citizen complaint on November 12, 2025. Existing violations, 12-18, areas free of garbage or trash. Please move all trash and debris from the entire property perimeter. 14-32, business license. Owner King David Real Estate Investments Holdings LLC. Business license expired on September 30th, 2025. The owner has not renewed their business license till this date. 2-756.2B4, weeds. Please trim overgrown weeds. 23.4-3, exterior lighting. Please replace missing globe cover on exterior light fixtures. 23.4-4, fences, walls, and gates. Please repair or replace missing wooden fence panels. Formal notice of violation was issued via certified mail on November 25th, 2025. Certified mail was received on November 29th, 2025. Property in City Hall was posted on December 1st, 2025. The last reinspection date was February 20th, 2026. Photographs of the property had been taken showing the violations, and the city had no personal contact with the property owner. Recommendation time for 12/18. Areas free of garbage and trash, 2.756.2 B4 weeds, and 23.4-3 exterior lighting would be March 17th, 2026. Recommendation time for 23.4-4 fences, walls, and gates, and 14-32 business license would be April 7th, 2026, plus administration cost of $425.29 made payable by April 7th, 2026, or pay a fine of $75 per day.
See, they're just making this difficult on you. So you got 3/17/26 for 12/18, 2-75.6.2 B4 and 23/4-3. And then you have a different date of 4/7/26 for 23-4.4-4 fences and gates and 14-32. Did I give you enough time to write all that down?
Yes, sir.
Good. Or we'll face a $75 a day fine payable by 4/7/26. Plus admin.
Yes, sir.
They love the plus out.
Item number 71, case number 25-2638, property address 922 South F Street, property owner Natasha Stefanik and Garth Williams, Officer Dorcius.
Greetings, case number, owner's name and address, already been read into the record. Property location, my name is Code Officer Fedleen Dorcia.
Let's start over. No.
Property location 922 South F Street. This case initiated a sheriff office complaint on December 11, 2025. Existing violations 23.4-4, fences, walls, and gates. Please repair or replace broken wooden fence panels observed in the back of the property facing the alley. 15-43, graffiti. Please remove graffiti from wooden fence and everywhere graffiti is observed. All other violations may complied or resolved at this time. Formal notice of violation issued via certified mail on December 15, 2025. Certified mail received on December 20th, 2025. The property in City Hall was posted on December 17, 2025. The last reinspection was February 23rd, 2026. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violations. The city had personal contact with the property owner via email. The recommendation time for voluntary compliance will be March 17, 2026, plus administration cost of $425.29 to be made by March 17, 2026, or pay a fine of $75 per day.
That's a sad looking face.
And it's been there for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, the mouth has RBF resting somebody's face. All right, so we have this, and what did I write down on this? 3/17/75. Granted, plus admin. What are you doing back here? Are you wandered through here? Looking for someone to go to lunch with? I don't know.
Okay, so we're going to go to page number 1, item number 2. This is case number 25-0294. This is a public request for lien reduction at 1914 North Dixie Highway. Property owner MG Ramirez Dynasty LLC, Officer Curette.
I can just weigh this one.
Officer Orlando Curette, City of Lake Worth Beach, Code Division, owner's name, address, and case number has been read into the record. There is an existing lien on the property in the amount of $7,700. The property owner has requested a reduction of this lien and has met the requirements of the city's code for a reduction. The city and the property owner have entered into a stipulated agreement for reduction of the lien. The property owner must pay $770 no later than March 31st, 2026, or the existing lien amount will be reinstated.
Granted. Do you all really need me for these?
Yes.
It's like, okay, and if they don't do it, they just go back. It's all fine. And who did you get mad? Did you like lose the lottery or you rolled the low number on the dice?
You had a low number for a while. You got a lot of cases.
Oh, how exciting. Well, not out of March, am I? Good. Okay.
Okay, going to page number 9, item number 43, case number 25-2387. Property address 1019 South G Street. Property owner is 1801 Spruce Avenue, WPB LLC. Officer Curette.
Officer Orlando Curette, City of Lake Worth Beach, Code Division. Owner's name, address, and case number has been read into the record. Case was initiated on November 13th, 2025 as a citizen's complaint. Existing violations are 14-32. Please apply for and obtain a City of Lake Worth Beach business license for owners 1801 Spruce Avenue, WPB LLC. 14-35, please contact our code division to schedule and pass a use and occupancy inspection for owners 1801 Spruce Avenue, WPB LLC. Owner failed use and occupancy inspection on December 17th, 2025, due to the violations listed below. All other violations have been complied. Formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail on January 27th, 26. Certified mail was delivered on February 2nd, 2026. Posted at Property and City Hall on January 30th, 2026. Last reinspection was on February 25th, 2026. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violations. The city has had personal contact with the property owner. City's recommendation time for compliance is March 31st, 2026, or fines of $75 per day, plus the administrative cost of $425.29 to be paid by March 31st, 2026. I also want to put into the record that the case was administratively postponed from January to February's hearing dates.
Oh, I was just gonna say, these people are gonna be trouble anyway, because they can't even get the address right. It's like WPB LLC, it should be LWBP LLC.
Yeah.
They don't even know what town they're in, but they're from Miami, so they don't care. All right, so 331.75 plus admin granted.
Staying on the same page, item number 44, case number 25-2398, property address 1108 South G Street, property owner Canum Garcia Investments LLC. Officer Curette.
Officer Orlando Curette, City of Lake Worth Beach Code Division. Owner's name, address, and case number has been read into the record. Case was initiated on November 14th, 2025 as an internal complaint. Existing violations are 23.2-21. Apply for, obtain, and pick up a permit for new windows and metal fence. Owner submitted permit application request for metal fence on February 12th, 2026, and is currently in plan review. Owner also submitted permit application for new windows on February 13th, 2026, and is currently in plan review. All of the violations have been complied. Formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail on January 22nd, 2026. Certified mail was returned to sender, posted at Property and City Hall on January 23rd, 2026. Case was administratively postponed from January to February 26 hearing dates. Last reinspection was on February 25th, 2026. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violations. City has had personal contact with the property owner. The city's recommendation time for compliance is March 31st, 2026, or fines of $75 per day, plus the administrative cost of $425.29 to be paid by March 31st, 26.
What page are we on? I mean, it's like I'm looking at these going,
Item 44, page.
oh, it is. See that 1108. Oh, because I'm looking at the owner's name and address from, not the property address. Got it. 331.75, admin granted.
Not just us.
Now my eyes are glazing over just in time for you. Last but not least of this one, before we get to the last one.
Like 3 paper clips on that one. Okay. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Item number 49 on page number 10. Case number 25-2669, property address 819 South G Street, property owner St. Prue, Willing. Officer Curette.
Officer Orlando Curette, City of Lake Worth Beach Code Division. Owner's name, address, and case number has been read into the record. Case was initiated on December 16th, 2025 as a PBSO complaint. As existing violations are 2-75.6.2, please remove chipping, peeling paint on soffit and paint as needed. Please repair rotted wood on soffit and fascia and repaint as needed. Please repair damaged wood siding. 23.2-21, the property owner failed to secure a building permit, apply for, obtain, and pick up a permit for a new AC unit. As of February 25th, 2026, no request for AC permit has been submitted. All other violations have been complied. Formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail on December 17th, 2025. Certified mail was delivered on December 19th, 2025. Posted at Property and City Hall on December 19th, 2025. Last reinspection of the property was on February 25th, 2026. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violations. City has had personal contact with the property owner. City's recommendation time for compliance is March 30th, 2026, or fines of $75 per day, plus the administrative cost of $425.29 to be paid by March 30th, 26.
It seems that PBSO is very critical about people's properties.
Oh, yeah, especially.
Yep. They don't seem to like these, but okay, 330.75 admin is granted.
Okay, we're gonna head over to page number 1. Item number 1.
Oh my goodness.
The public request for lien reduction, case number 25-0229, property address 102 South Lakeside Drive, property owner Nisha S. Roberts Trust, Officer Bryant.
Code Officer Juliana Bryant for the City of Lake Worth Beach. There's an existing lien on the property in the amount of $8,325. The property owner has requested a reduction of this lien and has met the requirements of the city's code for reduction. The city and the property owner have entered into a stipulated agreement for reduction of the lien. The property owner must pay $832.50 no later than March 27, 2026, or the existing lien amount will be reinstated.
I got this first. I'm like, that's so much more concise. Like, yeah, that's it. Then I see the long agreement because y'all need stuff to sign. All right, stipulations granted.
Thank you.
Is that the fast one? And then we have the rest of your stack? Oh, yeah. So my hope of getting home to feed my dogs before my meeting is like.
Just for you.
Thanks for you. You can do it long for Keith.
Okay, page number 2, item number 7, case number 25-0669. Property, this is a public request for extension of time at property 226 North K Street. Property owner 226 North K Street LP, Officer Bryant.
Code Officer Juliana Bryant for the City of Lake Worth Beach. The code case was initiated on 3/14/2025. Case went to hearing on 8/28/2025. Fines were scheduled to begin accruing on 9/29/2025. The case went to hearing for first extension request on 10/30/2025. Extension was granted and compliance date was extended to 1/28/2026. Owner is requesting additional extension of 120 days and for 120 days or 4 months. Currently, the city is in favor of this extension.
What page are we on now?
Page number 2, item number 7.
2, okay.
Date certain.
certain for that. We need a date certain.
I don't have a date certain. Give me 1 second.
120 days from now. Someone crank out the calendar program. That's what he's doing. The 120 plus what? What's today's date? Or today's day count? The math just messes people up.
26.
6/26. Okay.
For the first one?
Okay. All right, the extension to 6/26/26 is granted.
Thank you.
We getting there.
Okay. We're going to head to page number 4, item number 15, case number 25-2613, property address 905 South G Street, property owner, Crown Court Apartments LLC, Officer Bryant.
Code Officer Juliana Bryant for the City of Lake Worth Beach. The case was initiated on 12/11/2025 as a sheriff's office complaint. Existing violations of the property are 12-18, trash and debris. 15-39, abandoned property. Please get current registrations or remove any or all vehicles with no current registration or that is inoperable, to include abandoned vehicles in rear of property. 15-43, graffiti. Please remove all graffiti from all areas of property to include walls of main structure, Unit 909. 2-75.6.2, general requirements. Number 1, please remove all dirt and mildew buildup from all areas of property to include but not limited to driveway, walkway, gutters, walls of structure, windows and window frames, and doors. Please repaint all areas of walkway flooring with faded chipping and peeling paint. Please remove all chipping and peeling paint of property to include walls of main structure and paint as needed. Please repair/replace all damaged, bent, loose, damaged/bent/loose soffit screens/guards of main structure. Please have unit numbers placed on front and rear doors of property and make unit numbers contrasting in color from background. Number 6, please repair/replace all broken and cracked windows of property. Permit may be needed. Number 7, please repair and replace all damaged and faded signage of property to include tenant parking only signs in the rear of the property. Please place weatherproof outlet covers on all exposed exterior outlets of property. Number 9, please repair/replace/remove gutter with missing downspout. Number 10, please secure all loose hanging wires to structure. Number 12, please repair, remove, replace torn window porch screening of property. Number 12, please repair damaged wood of property to include doors of structure. Number 13, please install covers on exterior lights/bulbs. Light bulbs/light fixtures of property. 2-75.6.2 B4, overgrown landscape. All premises and exterior property shall be maintained free from weeds or plant growth in excess of 12 inches to include but not limited to side and rear of property. 2-75.6.2 fire requirements. Please remove all boards from all windows of property within 5 days as it is a fire safety hazard. 2-75.9 landscape debris. Please remove all landscape debris/dead fallen palm fronds of property. 23.2-21 building permit. The property owner failed to secure a building permit apply for, obtain, and pick up a permit for makeshift wooden divider. No application has been submitted as of 2/25/2026. The property owner failed to secure a building permit, apply for, obtain, and pick up a permit for window. No application as of 2/25/2026. 23.6-1 landscape regulations. Please eliminate all bare dirt from landscape by installing approved living ground cover. 23.4-4 fences, walls, and gates. Please repair, replace, or remove damaged wooden gate. Up to 16 feet of a pre-existing fence can be replaced without an approved permit, to include wooden fence in the rear of property. Formal notice of violation hearing was issued via certified mail on 12/11/2025. Certified mail received on 12/19/2025. Posted at property at City Hall 12/23/2025. Last reinspection was on 2/23/2026. Found to be in non-compliance. Photographs of property have been taken showing the violation. The city has not had personal contact with the property owner. The recommendation time is March 4th, 2026 for 2-75.6.6 fire safety requirements. That's a bifurcated order, or fine $75 per day. And then for all other violations, the recommendation time is March 26th, 2026, or fine $75 per day. Administrative costs of $425.29 to be paid by March 26th, 2026.
So I just sit here imagining her sitting in the driveway there, eating a sandwich for lunch and flipping through the code book to see if she can get past 12 violations.
Have you seen the
And
pictures?
she just worked this thing. I saw the pictures. The only thing that really amused me about the pictures is it's the first anti-theft device I have seen around an air conditioner, meaning someone really wants to keep their copper. It's like they made a cage for the AC. It must be a great part of town. So it's like, yeah, I've never seen that before, but I had someone tell me that with all that effort, you get $80 whole. I mean, you got to go roll up there and take it apart, take it off, then scrap it out. That's a lot of work. You can get like an actual job. and do less work and maybe get benefits, you know? All right, so 3, 4, basically that's the window covering stuff. Is that the blockages?
Yes, yes, on the rear of the property.
And then 326 for your other 47 violations
Yes, sir.
and $75 per day. And I was being facetious about 47. It was like 14 or 15. And admin is granted.
Item number 16, case number 26-0004, property address 707 Lake Avenue.
Things are
Property.
falling.
Omino Holding LLC, Officer Brian.
With this file?
Yes, yes, it's the 707 Lake Ave. Thank you so much.
She's just throwing things now.
She's done.
She's done in 4 more after this.
Code Officer Juliana Bryant for the City of Lake Worth Beach. The case was initiated on 1/2/2026 as a citizen complaint. Existing violations of the property are 19-50 sidewalk cafe permit. Remove all tables and chairs from public right-of-way within 5 days and or until permit has been obtained, as it is a public safety hazard. To the 19-52 sidewalk cafe permit fee. Please contact Public Works for fee inquiries at the email below. Mario's, remove all tables and chairs from public right-of-way within 5 days and or until permit has been obtained, as it is a public safety hazard. Formal notice of violation hearing was issued via certified mail on 1/2/2026. Certified mail received on 1/10/2026. Post at property at City Hall 1/14/2026. Last reinspection was on 2/25/2026. Found to be in non-compliance. Photographs of property have been taken showing the violations. The city has had personal contact with the property owner. The recommendation time is March 26, 2026, or fine $100 per day. Administrative costs of $425.29 to be paid by March 26, 2026.
Do a couple hundred of these a week and kind of look for things to make you interested. I love this picture. Look at them looking at her. I mean, they are not happy with
No.
It's just like so amusing. I'm not sure if this needs a caption. It's all good. It's all right. What are our dates on this one? Because I have the $100. I just need to hear the date. The date?
Oh, the date. Yes. March 26, 2026, or fine $100 per day. The same March 26, 2026 for the admin fees.
326, 100 plus admin is granted.
Okay.
One of my favorites. She's amusing.
Item number 17, case number 26-0080. Property address is 516 South End Street. Property owner Kevin N. Carrillo.
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 If you want to do the Carrillo.
Carrillo.
That's perfect. You could do this. So I'm going to Spain in 2 months. We may take you along. Okay.
Code Officer Juliana Bryant for the City of Lake Worth Beach. The case was initiated on 1/13/2026 as a citizen complaint. Existing violations are 2-75.6.6 fire safety requirements. Please open/remove all shutters/boards from windows. Due to the severity of the violation, the city is requesting that the violation be complied immediately. Formal notice of violation hearing was issued via certified mail on 1/13/2026. Certified mail received on or attempted to be delivered on 1/28/2026. Post at property and at City Hall on 1/23/2026. Last reinspection was on 2/25/2026. Found to be in non-compliance. Photographs of property have been taken showing the violation. The city has had personal contact with the property owner. The recommendation time is March 4th, 2026, or fine $75 per day. Administrative costs of $425.29 to be paid by March 4th, 2026.
Yeah, I was noticing in her prior cases, she didn't have the same case history as everyone else did, but now you do. All right.
Just called you out.
And it's like they think this is an anti-theft device, but all you have to do is stand out there with an electric drill and you can take these things off. Not even easy or not even a hard thing to do. I mean, it's not like having, accordions and locking them with an actual lock. All right, 3475 granted.
Okay, going to page number 8, item number 39, case number 26-0244, property address 632 North J Street, property owner Aaron Ellis Estelle. Officer Bryant.
Code Officer Juliana Bryant for the City of Lake Worth Beach. The case was initiated on 1/28/2026 as a citizen complaint. Existing violations of the property are 2-75.6.2 general requirements. Enclosures, private swimming pools, hot tubs, and spas containing water more than 24 inches in depth shall be completely surrounded by a fence or barrier at least 48 inches in height above the finished ground level, measured on the side of the barrier away from the pool. Gates and doors in such barriers shall be self-closing and self-latching. Due to the severity of the violation, the city is requesting that the violation be complied immediately. 23.4-4 fences, walls, and gates. Please repair or remove damaged chain link fence. If you would like to install a new approved fence, please contact the building division. Enclosure, due to the, life, health, safety violation of the pool enclosure. Due to the severity of the violation, the city is requesting that the violation be complied immediately.
Is immediately a date, or do you want to make it like tomorrow?
It's a request.
Yeah,
I don't care. I just think you need a date.
I believe she's going to give a date.
Yes, I will give a date.
Okay, because yeah. I mean, my pet peeve is I don't want kids to drown, and I actually think the ordinance is kind of stupid because it's like anything more than 24 inches. You can drown in 6 inches of water. Throw a toddler in 6 inches of water upside down, see what happens. So it's like 24 inches. I mean, it should be almost any water. Like that, you could drown anyone in 24 inches. 23. Okay. You can't drown there.
Formal notice of violation hearing was issued via certified mail on 1/28/2026. Certified mail received on 1/31/2026. Posted at property at City Hall 1/30/2026. Last reinspection was on 2/23/2026. Found to be non-compliance. Photographs of property have been taken showing the violation. The city has had personal contact with the property owner. The recommendation time is March 4th, 2026, or fine $75 per day. Administrative costs of $425.29 to be paid by March 4th, 2026.
All right, 3,475 is granted. I would have given you a lot more for that kind of violation. That is my biggest one. I do not want kids to drown in our towns. I don't care whatever you want to do, put it on there. It's like,
This is life, health, safety.
this is life, health, safety for a pool. This is critical.
227. Nora?
Yeah, I'd love that because that way when you're serving it, it's the day. Yeah, that one's top of your list for serving these things.
Yes.
And you have sea grapes and they're just horribly sheddy.
I'm sorry?
The reinspection will be Monday.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Next, 40.
Yes, sir. Case number 26-0296, property address 625 Lucerne Avenue, property owner Maria Lita, Restaurant of Lake Worth, Inc. Officer Bryant.
Code Officer Juliana Bryant for the City of Lake Worth Beach. The case was initiated on 2/3/2026 as an internal code complaint. All violations of this property have been complied at this time. That was 14-32, business license for fees due only. Please call or stop by 1900 2nd Avenue North to pay for past due inspection fees for tenant Paradiso Restaurant and for owner Maria Lita, Restaurant of Lake Worth, or Lake W. Violation complied as of 2/9/2026 as business license and inspection fees were paid for on that date. 14-35 use and occupancy inspection for owner Maria, or for fees due only of the use and occupancy inspection, past due inspection fees. Owner Maria Lida, Restaurant of Lake Worth, Inc., and tenant Paradiso Restaurant. Violation complied as of 2/9/2026 as business license and inspection fees were paid on that date. Formal notice of violation hearing was issued via certified mail on 2/3/2026. Certified mail received or attempted to be delivered on 2/16/2026. Post at property and City Hall on 2/6/2026. Last reinspection was on 2/23/2026, found to be in non-compliance. Photographs of property have been taken showing the violation. The city has had personal contact with the property owner. The recommendation time is fines of $500 per day for 6 days starting on 2/3/2026, ending on 2/8/2026 with a total of $3,000. Administrative cost of $425.29 to be paid by March 26, 2026.
All right, Maria Lida Restaurant of Lake W. I would have said Dub, just to be cooler. Okay, 3K by 326. Last and not least, no, definitely not. All right, next.
Item 41,
Yeah.
case number 26-297, property address of 611 Lucerne Avenue. Property owner is Marilita Restaurant of Lake Worth, Inc. Officer Bryant.
Code Officer Juliana Bryant for the City of Lake Worth Beach. The case was initiated on 2/3/2026 as an internal code complaint. All violations of this property have been complied. The only violation was 2-75.6.2 for general requirements. Please repaint rusted car posts in rear of property, and please place unit numbers on doors in rear of property. These were complied as of 2/25/2026. Formal notice of violation hearing was issued via certified mail on 2/3/2026. Certified mail attempted to be delivered on 2/16/2026. Posted at property at City Hall 2/6/2026. Last reinspection was on 2/23/2020 or 2/25, my apologies, 2026. Found to be found to be in compliance. Photographs of property have been taken showing the violation. The city has had personal contact with the property owner. The recommendation time is fines of $500 per day for 22 days, starting on 2/3/2026, ending on 2/24/2026, with a total of $11,000. Administrative costs of $425.29 to be paid by March 26, 2026.
Okay, so 11,000 by 326.26 plus admin, and then they'll come and make a deal with you to reduce it to 1,100. This is definitely killing her 12 o'clock thing.
Yes. I would also like to add the case history of the previous case that caused the repeat.
They only made it like 3 years.
Case number 22-2054 initiated on 11/29/2022, and the case went to hearing on 4/27/2023.
See, 3 years. Almost exactly. See, I read the stuff.
Would you also like me to put on the previous case the those two pieces of information as well, as it was a repeat as well?
It's okay because you have it in the file. It's written on your sheet, so it was presented to the magistrate, so we're okay. But just for future reference, at least we need the previous case number and when it went to hearing, because that is part of the order.
Got it.
You got a 5-year window that you can get repeated upon. So at least that way, if they look at the record, they'll go, see, it's 3 years. He was right. Granted.
Thank you.
Is that it?
No, we
got more. Oh, she's only got 10. No.
She doesn't have very good. Okay, we're going to go to page 18 of the agenda, item 79, case number 25-2327, property address of 1505 North Federal Highway. Property owner is Proving Ground Productions, LLC. Officer Tyler.
Officer Tyler, City of Lake Worth Beach. Owners, case number, name, and address have been read on the record. This was initiated as an internal complaint on October 29th, 2025. Existing violation, 14-32 business license. Please apply for and obtain City of Lake Worth Beach business license. Owner, Proving Ground Productions, LLC. Tenant, Flora Massage and Spa, Inc. License is also required for ATM machine or remove. Professional license is required for each employee. Neon sign is unplugged but still present. 1435 use and occupancy certificate. Please schedule and pass a use and occupancy inspection by calling 561-586-1782 for owner Proving Ground Productions LLC and tenant Flora Massage and Spa, Inc. 23.5-1E14 window sign regulations. No individual window shall have more than 25% of its total area covered with signage or product advertisement. A permit is required for neon flashing signs or remove. Please contact planning and zoning. All other violations have been complied at this time. Formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail on November 18th, 2025. Certified mail delivered on November 22nd, 2025. Posted at property and City Hall November 19th, 2025. This case has been administratively postponed from January 29th to 2026. Property was last re-inspected on February 25th, 2026, and found to be in non-compliance. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violation. Personal contact was made with the property owner. The city is recommending that the owner be given until March 30th, 2026, or pay the fines of $100 per day. The city is also asking that the administrative cost of $425.29 to be paid by March 30th, 2026.
330, 100 plus admin is granted.
Page 19, item 81, case number 26-74, property address of 420 North H Street. Property owner is Hibiscus Real Estate Development, LLC. Officer Tyler.
Officer Tyler, City of Lake Worth Beach, owner's name, address have been read on the record. This was initiated as a vacant property registry case on January 13th, 2026. Existing violation 2-75.11 foreclosure registration. Please apply for and obtain vacant property registry for City of Lake Worth Beach. I also want to put on the record that they did have a permit application on file 25-3623. It is currently in plan review with the last disapproval from January 18th and no resubmittals at this time. If that permit had been approved, then this violation would have been resolved. Formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail on January 13th, 2026. Certified mail delivered on January 17th, 2026. Posted at property in City Hall, January 15th, 2026. Property was last re-inspected via Navaline on February 25th, 2026, and found to be in non-compliance. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violations. Personal contact was not made with the property owner. The city is recommending that the owner be given until March 9th, 2026, or pay the fines of $75 per day. The city is also asking the administrative cost of $425.29 to be paid by March 9th, 2026.
I got so excited because I saw a pile there with some stuff in it. Then I saw more pictures of more litter. This is like the littering capital of Lake Worth. So it's like they go out there, throw something over it, and then run over it with a lawnmower to spread it out.
Yep.
3975 plus admin is granted. Not quite there, but almost. This is it?
This is the last one.
For the same address.
Oh, okay. We're doing some admin here and IT work. Replacing batteries.
Okay, this is case number 26-75 Hibiscus Real Estate Development LLC for 420 North H Street. This was a field observation initiated on January 13th, 2026. Existing violation 12-18 areas free of garbage and trash. Please remove all trash and debris from entire property perimeter. 2-75.6.2 general requirements. House number needs to contrast the structure paint. Also peeling paint on the steps. And it would be the same permit application 25-3623. Once it's approved that these violations can be resolved, but no resubmittals are in at this time. All other violations have been complied. Formal notice of violation and hearing was issued via certified mail January 13th, 2026. Certified mail delivered January 17th, 2026. Posted at property in City Hall January 15th, 2026. Property was last re-inspected on February 25th, 2026, and found to be in non-compliance. Photographs of the property have been taken showing the violations. Personal contact was not made with the property owner. The city is recommending that the owner be given until March 16th, 2026, or pay the fines of $75 per day. The city is also asking that the administrative cost of $425.29 to be paid by March 16th, 2026.
31675 plus admin is granted. Is there anything else to be brought before the magistrate? Yahoo!